God damn, Gary. Some serious gourmet shit. What flavor is this? That's right, it's the all-hell medium roast private blend. Check out the Geek Grind Coffee Nerdrotic page for our other options like the Decadent, Feathers of Liberty, vanilla-infused flavored coffee. Or if you're looking for something darker, try the Dark Roast FNT blend of the Fellowship. You know what? Just buy all three. GeekGrindCoffee.com. Use discount code Nerdrotic. Huzzah!
I hunted, Rob. I hunted for Tobey Maguire's dick.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yay!
Everybody has weird growths on their chest.
I think they're cute growths.
You think so? Those are like, yeah, they're kind of cute.
I got nice puppies.
Rags 2.0 just arrived, so look at those eyes.
A beauty.
Milk truck arrive.
Wow. Enough about X-Ray Girl. Let's move
Ready
on.
for the ducks?
Show me your bobs.
Show Bobs.
Show bobs.
Joe Bob's. Oh wait, hang on. It's never too early.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, baby, baby. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You like it like that. Ooh.
It's like aggressive.
You like it like that. Ooh, yeah. Baby.
This is a real BBC.
It's like a BBC and Nooner mixed into one.
Wow. We like it like
You
that.
like it like that. Yeah.
So real BBC on the Nooner? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Consent.
Baby. You like it like that. Oh.
He's whispering to Regs.
Jesus.
Jesus. Can that be our new
Oh,
intro?
that was so good.
You know what we learned about that? For one, the song is called "Feeding the Ducks," and "feeding the ducks"
Hello.
is masturbating.
Oh my
It is the
god.
masturbation term.
I didn't know that.
I
Oh.
did
Neither
not
did
know-
I.
No, I didn't know that.
So maybe StreamYard has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I like that. Welcome
Like it
to
like that.
Real BBC. I have no comic books today. I have backing boards. I have lots of backing boards. You want to know why I have tons of backing boards? Because this is what I put my very shitty notes on for my videos. Little highlighter pen. I know MauLer did this. He does this thing called typing on a computer for a script. Yeah, I heard you did that. I don't. I handwrite because so nobody else will be able to read what I'm writing.
I handwrite too, but I use
What do
this
you
thing called a notebook. I
I
know.
got that too.
I'm old school like that. Oh, there you go. I got one too.
Carry this around.
Ash, one more thing.
You should see my notes from. It's not in this one from Avatar because it's dark, right? So I'm like writing really big, and he's like, it's like this is still going. Really nice little flaky things in the water. Where's the poop in the water? You know, like stuff like that. You know.
Oh my god.
This was very
I'm
nearly
so bored.
today's thumbnail. These are my notes about Adam Sessler.
Oh, you got bring
Absolute raving nutter.
dude.
I heard, but I didn't No, what happened?
I missed that whiteboard.
I missed the
Oh.
whiteboard, and you have pretty good
Yay.
penmanship there, buddy.
You do.
Nice and clear.
For a
No
guy.
writing.
For a guy, it's
Yeah,
You got
guys.
early writing.
You do.
Oh, wait. This music's different than before, huh? Not sure? Let's go. Ooh. You like it like that? Oh, come on. You like it like that? Yeah. Oh, baby.
You're offbeat this time.
I know.
We don't like it when you're off the beat.
I know. I'm sorry. Can we
You're not-
readjust?
You're
you know?
not hitting the spot, as you're
I
not.
know.
hitting the
We need
spot.
to. We need to just. I'm not quite comfortable, and I just need to adjust. If that's okay.
Flick too hard, damn it!
Az is still sick. He has an excuse.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
off his
you
game
know?
today. It's okay.
so. What?
I shouldn't be doing the baby. I should be doing the ooh.
Hi, Az from
I like
Heel
it.
versus Babyface. Welcome
Hello.
back to the internet. We missed you. You've been yeeted off
Yeah.
Twitter. There's some account
Yes.
impersonating you called Totally Nuts. Totes not Heel versus Babyface. Is
I
that-
heard about this guy. It's totes not me
Yeah.
because I am heel versus babyface.
Yeah.
So this totes not HVB. It's not me.
Oh, of course not. How you doing? Aside
I'm still coofed, but I'm doing okay. I got Rags to keep me company. Rags is a good boy.
Don't
Rags
dog on him.
2.0. I know he's so good. He's a good boy.
Oh.
He can go with 2.0 MauLer and 1.0 Fringy now. Still a bit coofed, but feeling so much better now than I was during
Good.
last week. A little bit to get off the chest, a little bit of the cough to get rid of, but it's no worse than getting flu. We used to do this every year and not talk about it because it was just the flu season. But now, yeah.
Yeah.
And fuck all, so I ain't got anything to talk about.
Well, we got Sessler. We've got Limited Run, which is going to be an ironically named for a company, Limited Run Gaming, because
Will be now.
Limited Run right now. Yeah. Somebody talking about me in Swedish. Can't wait to go over that. Some other stuff. Hi,
You're
MauLer.
cursed, apparently.
I've been busy and taken away with my friend who visited. We've been doing all kinds of things. We played Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it takes me
Ooh.
back. I feel like the only person here who would have played those would be Az, maybe.
Yeah. I saw
Um,
you playing split screen.
Oh my god, I don't
I
miss.
used to love
split
playing
screen,
Halo.
but-
I used to love it.
Well, so I was going to say I way prefer my own screen. However, I'll take split screen being there for sure. It's such a blast from the past. It's like 'cause everyone's online now, right? But it does suck that there's a lot of franchises that used to have split screen and don't do it anymore. You just get a bigger TV, you'll be fine. And then you can see everything. Gears of War is not quite the series that lends itself super well because you need some more vertical vision, right? You just get your a lot of horizontal when you split that screen. The wretches, when they attack you, I can fucking see them because they're like so short, so you just have to like aim the whole screen down, sort of thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Did God of War as well, and but in between that, I still had to sort out watching Blood Origin for. I forced me not to watch that
You
one.
poor
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and Glass Onion, which we covered on EFAP.
Oh,
Oh.
ew.
Yeah.
Not that you guys
Yeah.
needed to be told this, but do not watch Glass Onion. It is fucking terrible. It's worse than the first Knives Out, and I thought that was terrible. So it's,
Wow. That's saying a
well.
lot because I thought that movie sucked.
his genius move this time. It's almost like he's aware of his own skill. Ryan. He made the point something to do with how everything is dumb on purpose. So you get to have that, and that's how a lot of criticism is washed away for this film.
Mhm.
It's like, you didn't get it because it was too stupid. It's like,
Oh,
okay. Bad on purpose. We're in the era of bad on purpose.
Subverting expectations of stupidity. That's pretty
Well, he
fucking
literally
fun.
did the it was meant to be retarded meme.
There is a
Oh my
scene
god.
where a character
Right.
says all of it, this was dumb, and then some other character says it was kind of genius in how dumb it was, and then he goes, no, it's just dumb.
I've seen that clip. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Rihanna's running a good grift in Hollywood. He really is. Big Trouble in Little Vagina.
Vagina.
In a little vagina.
Vagina.
There's a snake bit Adam Sessler, and the snake died of opiated
Wow.
soy poisoning. Opiated soy poisoning killed the snake.
Poor snack.
Poor snake. Yeah, Adam Sessler, like, whoa. I got blocked by him, thankfully. Who fed the ducks this morning? Mine were particularly hungry today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Always go outside to feed the ducks, says Super Nate for $10.
Oh my god.
Things I didn't need to know.
Wow.
I
Wow.
hope you live in like Canada and it snowed and it's so cold.
Oh, then you get frostbite like Prince Harry on
And
your willy.
Kill you. Would
T
you like to be euthanized? I think I got a cold.
You really don't need to live. I'm actually okay. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
You're dead. That's what Canada is right now.
I'm still alive.
T for $4.99 says Hollywood can't really die because there's no viable alternative for now, at least. So we'll elaborate further on that, but yes, it can. It will always be around, though. It's not going to like die permanently, but its prominence is dead, which would mean its influence will be dead. And it'll just become another industry and not the super special, almost exclusive industry that it was. And it no longer is, by the way. It's number 2. Like Hollywood used to be the number 1 form of entertainment in the world, producing entertainment for the world. It no longer does that. That's the gaming industry. The gaming industry is now bigger than Hollywood. So it's number 2 and it's dying. It is dying. Scripted entertainment will always be around in some form, just like the theater is. You know, theater used to be the biggest thing in the world, and TV came along, and nothing lasts forever. And they
Don't forget the radio.
Yeah, they did themselves in early because they got political. They got woke. This still would have happened years from now. They just sped up the process.
Yeah, listen, horse and carriage was cool, but cars kind of, they just came in there and things changed.
Well, AI art is coming, and it's not just coming for comic books. What's next? Games, special effects for movies.
It's coming for writing. There's an app already too.
Something that's really weird. I caught wind of these videos that are getting made. I don't know if you guys know about this, but it's the reason I caught it because like it would describe the plot of a movie in like a sentence in the title of a video, and I was like, huh? And then I click it, and it's basically just the film, but really squished down to like 25 minutes, and an AI just reads out the events of the film. And I was like, what is this? And it gets like shit tons of views, and it's just watching films for free and much quicker.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the channel.
And I was just like, man, you could probably get an algorithm to do this. And then I was thinking, man, we are not far away from YouTubers that are just AI, are we?
No.
Like there's YouTubers, then it'll go to AI. But here, let's
spouting government-approved propaganda.
Speaking of AI, I saw this article. This has to be AI. It's so fucking dumb.
The article's written by AI.
The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 2 is not coming out in January 2023.
Okay.
No shit.
It's not going to be coming out in January 2024 either,
No. And that basically this article says it's coming out in 2024 and it may be longer. But like, and it just recaps the entire, it's fucking, I don't think a human being, and it says by Winter is Coming staff. So either it's a very simple person who is, I mean, they're just, or it's algorithm. I don't fucking know, but it's like.
You do wonder, like they threw this to the algorithm. They were like, you just write a thing and put it out. Let's see what happens. Nobody's going to read this article.
Well, it could be because there's an app apparently that the University of New York, I believe it is, like they banned it because they realized that they realized that people were writing essays through the AI app, and so now they're like, we need to get on this because this is like the next thing that's happening, and people are cheating on their essays. So it's happening.
Maybe AI can pay their student loans.
Yeah, it's called GPT. Somebody put it in the chat.
Elites don't want you to know this, but the ducks at the park are free. You can take them home. I have 450.
It's true.
Are the ducks real though? Are the ducks real? Remember there were in Doctor Who, as there was no ducks in the duck pond, and
There's no ducks in it. That was never explained.
It kind of was later on. Moffat had to come back and explain it. So they were still in part of Amy's reality because of her proximity to the crack in the universe. She was able to manipulate reality with her perception a little bit. Well, that's the theme of the whole season 5 too. So I hear, the ducks disappeared through the crack, just like her.
Yeah, her parents and
her aunt and her parents. But yeah, they never did come out and explain that. That was Moffat was really good at setting things up and then forgetting half of them.
Not paying them off. Yeah. But hey, 11th hour, brilliant episode.
At least he tries to pay things off, though. Right?
Yes.
JJ is just like, nah.
Yeah.
If you pay it off, you've lost.
No,
but unfortunately, you do get Sherlock.
Ugh.
When you try and get too clever, and when the payoffs come, it's like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently saw a new Moffat series on Netflix. It's a mini series with David Tennant, and it's about pedophilia. That was really fucked up. It was a really fucked up show. It's 4 episodes. I'm guessing none of you guys have watched it.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I seek out. No.
Yeah, no, it was. Well, I just saw. I saw David Tennant's face pop up on Netflix, and I was like, "Ooh, David Tennant! Like, what is this?" And it was really fucked up.
Yeah, I was speaking with Nina about this a couple of days ago. And I was like, this is weird because David Tennant was also in Broadchurch, which was written by Chibnall. And the first season of that had to do with pedos. So it was, and then of course, Tennant's in Broadchurch. So it's just like, this is a weird kind of thing for Tennant to redo. With another Doctor Who former showrunner, and I don't know. I got no interest in fucking pedo shit.
No.
It was fucked up.
Best name I could think of for $5 says, Hail, what are your thoughts on Wizards of the Coast trying to sue anyone that streams D&D? Paramount with Star Trek, remember? Star Trek fan films used to be this institution with Star Trek. Fan films go all the way to Seth MacFarlane did a fan film. Like people did fan films back in the on 16 millimeter, and CBS at the time, who is now Paramount, shut it down. You could only make a 15-minute one now, and it pretty much killed it.
I remember
that. D&D, which had this resurgence, over the last 10 years, because D&D was always around, but it was never like it's probably bigger than it's ever been because of Stranger Things and all the Hollywood douchebags getting into it and streaming. But this will be the beginning of the end. You guys will probably have to break off and do your own stuff or go back to older stuff. But they just sound like they've gone off the deep end, the woke deep end. To me, sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
Again, when like I said, when we get through this, we might have 1 or 2 franchises that are still standing barely, but probably not. What we can do is preserve our entire culture. That's what we need to do. Ultimately, IPs are probably going to die. A lot of them. I hope some turn around. I do. Hi, Nina. How's it going?
Hi. Not bad. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, but I'm doing a little bit better today, so I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Excited to get into the show. Thanks for being here. And hello, X-Ray.
Hello.
Wow.
Sorry. I had I don't know, a duck in
Everyone's
my throat.
forgetting to swallow today.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She had a duck in her throat.
Oh my God.
I realized how that sounded.
You were feeding the ducks, all right?
Feeding the duck.
Somebody in the chat said, can someone feed my ducks for me?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
like
needs
it
a
like
hand
that,
with
yeah.
that.
Oh, baby. You like it like that? Oh, yeah.
You're off beat again.
Yeah.
Az can help you with any feeding of the duck problems.
Your ducks?
He provides a service. Only ducks.
Only Az's ducks.
Only these.
Chobobs. In the water.
Oh my god.
The bobbing up.
How am I supposed to pronounce this name? I'm sorry. I don't like
Hjalmar?
Hjalmar. Thank you for 11 euros. Says, hey, y'all, you're legends. Can you recommend any tutorials on how to feed the duck? I'm sorry, how to run?
There are websites for that as well.
Welcome to my duck service.
I'm starting a show in February, but having some trouble figuring out Streamlabs. Streamlabs is a hail from Frisia. Oh, awesome. I would start out with StreamYards. It's really easy. Streamlabs is there's a little bit of a learning curve, but I mean, like I can show you.
There's lots of YouTube videos too that'll teach you how to use it as well.
But StreamYards puts in the stream code for you, everything. You just got to sign in through your site. Now, it's best to do it early because you are allowing a third-party channel to have access to your channel, which is always a risk. Always a risk. But yeah, or email me. Email me, and maybe I'll put together a quick video. But like, I'm a boomer. I would listen to MauLer.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how to use StreamYards. I don't know what this
computer?
I'm a boomer, baby, so why don't you kill me? I like a bit of Beck.
I love Beck.
Back in the day was great.
Ah,
So
man.
good.
God, that was some good. He was Seattle as well, wasn't he?
Seattle, yeah. Yeah. Same.
And all his band died.
Yeah. What? No, Seattle died. The Seattle Rock. He survived. He and unfortunately Pearl Jam somehow pulled through. Not the band I'd want to pull through.
No.
No.
It's like the last one.
Could pick better.
Allison Chain.
Would have taken Nirvana over that. Thank you.
Chris Cornell. Rather have that.
Oh man. Still gutted about that, man.
Yep. So sad. Hale, I've emailing all affiliates of Limited Run Gaming to request that they cease business with Limited Run Gaming. If SJWs can do it, we can do it too. I can too. Let's feed the ducks. I was like that. We're not about cancel culture and stuff, but like we should be about like teaching lessons. Like they need to learn a lesson from this. So I wouldn't be against them going completely out of business and it sucks for the innocent people involved. But that's where you can speak up where you work. You can speak up if you do it respectfully and stuff. You can speak up and not get fired and just go. Maybe we shouldn't do this, so we'll all be here. And if some CEO is too big headed for that, then they deserve to go, or he deserves to go. Because remember, a Christian woman was fired for following a Jewish woman on Twitter.
What?
But I don't know if this is true, but I saw that in the law for, I think it's Carolina, where she lives. If I've got the state wrong, apologies. But the law in the state says that you cannot be fired from your job for your political affiliation.
No, you.
So I think
a political affiliation.
I know, but it's that's what they're trying to push it as. It's an ideological thing because so I don't think we need to do too much more other than F you to the company, and hopefully she'll be able to sue their pants off and get herself a nice little payday out of it. Because I know I sure as hell was if I was fired from a job because I follow fucking libs of TikTok, or what was the other one? Oh, Miles. I mean, why she follows Ian Miles Chong, I've got no fucking idea. That little scam artist, but that's her choice.
Yep,
that's her choice. But yeah, Dave Root, who's gay, a gay man,
and Blair
and a
White,
Jewish woman, And
Lives
she gets
TikTok.
fired from a job. That sounds pretty bigoted to me.
Yep. So, they get what they deserve. And though she followed Gina too, who, I mean, Gina's base, but I don't think Gina's ever come out and said, I am a massive conservative. I don't think she's ever said that. She pretty much just posts common sense. She went after somebody yesterday pretty hard. Good. Some Access Media shithead, which was pretty
blocked anyone that dared come at it. But this is the beauty, right? You got some dickhead like that who comes out, attacks Gina Carano, and then as soon as anyone says anything back to him, blocked. Cowards. Absolute epitome of cowardice.
Yep.
As law and law.
Did you just say lore and lore?
Yeah, law and law.
Lore and law.
Yeah.
I wanted to say law.
No. Law and law.
Okay.
Not law. We don't say
MauLer, can you
law
say
in
it?
the UK.
Horror
Law
and horror.
and order.
So yeah, I can't say much. The Grizzly for $20. I think you'd like the Eldar from Warhammer 40K. You seem to really like elves. They're the elves of 40K. Also, they just brought the space dwarfs back for the first time in like 30 years. Pretty fun time for Warhammer. They're space dwarfs. That's awesome. Thanks, Grizzly. Hail Grizzly for $20. Hail. So what's the article I wanted? Oh, I wanted to show this tweet first. So I have been liking the conversations I've been seeing in Hollywood lately. There's not many of them, but more people are feeling free to speak up about woke Hollywood and the craziness. Who in the hell? The guy from the Eternals. Who is the guy from the Eternals?
Yes.
Oh my God.
The Indian dude.
Come Johnny, something like that.
The guy from Silicon Valley too. Yeah.
Said, I love Ryan made a video on this, but basically said that it's gotten so woke that you cannot portray, and this is his terminology, not mine, people of color as bad guys anymore. And it makes you think about Ryan saying there were too many good black people in Batman. But that's essentially what he was saying. Was like, it's gotten so woke now. The only bad guys you have are like Swedish bikers on meth and Nazis, or they're both the same.
Or British.
Always British.
Germans and British are often the bad guy.
I've come over to your country and I've decided that I'm a very villainous person.
Kamal Nanjiani, I completely fucked up his name, which makes me obviously racist, was told people don't want to cast non-white actors as villains. The Eternals actor suggests the good intentions of progressive-minded Hollywood design.
It's not good intentions.
Decision.
How is that a good intention? Yeah, what?
Can sometimes lead to misguided
for good intentions as possible.
If a bad guy is the brown guy, what message is that sending? It's not good intentions. Like, when are they going to realize this has all been a shield for credit, for money? That's what this has always been about. Corporations are scared to death to be canceled. Why? Because, all right, for example, I'm sure Disney makes they make shoes, they make T-shirts, or they have somebody make them for them, right? Apple makes phones. Where's all this shit made? It's made in China.
China.
Right. Slaves. It's made by slaves. So what's a great way to protect yourself? Well, let's be as woke as possible and let's trick all those people into defending us, which will lead right into our other article later, because apparently I tricked you into defending Amazon.
You and your curse.
Yeah, Amazon, who's got horrible labor practices and deals with companies that make stuff based on slave labor. Yeah, that's they have tricked you. There has no good intentions. This was financial intentions to keep their shitty business practices going and pretend that they're holier than thou. That's exactly what ESG is. That's exactly what fucking woke Hollywood is. it's still filled with fucking horrible people who do horrible things. Look, you got Adam Sessler out there. He's woke. You look like a well-adjusted, good human being.
He looks fucked up, man. Like, what is that new profile pic? Like, you look unhinged. Like, stop. Adam Sessler. Adam Sessler.
Oh, he's had that one up for a while.
Yeah.
I never check his profile. Like, I hadn't heard about this since the G4 stuff went down. I don't look at his stuff, and it's just like, oh my God, like, you just look so fucked up already. And
He is probably fucked up on meth or coke.
He looks like he's on drugs.
Or H or something. But it's or maybe booze is his true. But he sure as hell is acting like an addict.
Yep. No, I definitely, that dude needs to go to a meeting.
I don't even know the full story. I can't wait until you guys tell me what happened.
Well, somebody said something to him, and he went on an entire tirade saying, basically saying, I'm summing it up, that gamers are stupid, never liked you guys anyway, and I just sponged off you.
Yeah.
What? Does he still have a job?
If you believed in anything I did, then you're a fool and all this kind of stuff.
He was bragging.
But he was the person who did the first tweet.
Yes. And he was bragging that he sold some AI to Reddit, so he's in semi-retirement.
What? Oh.
Okay. Whatever you say, bud. Semi-retirement means didn't make as much money as you think it did.
Yeah. It's semi. Gary, sorry, here you are accursed. Says
hello, darling. Let's have sex. I've got a semi. Do anything else? No.
I'm trying to see, is X-Ray Girl frozen, or is she just really concentrating?
Really
I'm
concentrating.
moving. Am I not?
Oh, no.
No, you are frozen. You
She was just concentrated.
I thought she was as well.
Am I moving now?
No, I totally thought you were
Oh,
concentrating.
I'm waving
too.
my arms. I have no idea what's happening.
You're a great advertisement for my channel right now, though.
Just leave that up.
Her mouth is not moving. It's funny.
No.
At least it's like not a bad frozen face, okay? Out of that.
You look like a really pouty, sexy X-ray girl right now. You look like you're
Okay.
mad.
I'm mad about feeding the ducks. There was not enough.
You're mad about the
Definitely
semi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it like that. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know how to fix it.
oh, I like it like that.
That's what she
yeah.
said.
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out. I'll be right back.
Oh,
BRB.
All right.
All right, so I got this tweet to share too from Roy Price. Roy Price, he's going to be somewhat featured. He was in my last video, or the one before that. One before that. So he founded Prime Video. So
Okay.
it's his fault. Rings of Power is here.
Okay.
But
Did you see the casting for season 2?
it's not his fault how it turned
No.
out. It's not his fault how it's turned out. He was gone, so he cannot take responsibility. But no.
What's the casting?
They announced some additional cast to the show.
Oh, Kierden.
3 women.
Oh,
to go with the women director.
3 women they announced. An Asian woman, a black woman, and a white woman.
And I heard Kierden might be like a Pacific Islander actor. I might be wrong on that, but he's not a white actor, and he's like one of the old.
Bring it on. I got paid a fortune for season 1.
Okay.
Bring it on.
did they recast Adar with one of the women? Like, did they sex swab him already?
No, the Adar's basically a Nazi, so
He's going to be Gaydar in season 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him that from now on. I'll give you credit.
I'm laughing at my own joke.
How did I miss that? I had a whole fucking season. What
It was right there. It was right there.
I'm slipping.
It's just so obvious now. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It's so obvious you don't know which one to go for.
All right. I mean, this is a basic tweet, but like this is revolutionary right now. Telling the truth is a revolutionary act in fucking weird times. So studios need to make money again.
It's a good point already.
No
Strong.
shit. No shit.
Wrong. I mean, like, I'm down. Is your brand as a movie exec or producer all about political, outdated, and or dull films, or that people dislike? Well, the time has passed. This is a good time to walk the vibe back and pivot to fun stories that excite the audience. The success of Avatar, Top Gun, Everything, and now Megan show that COVID is not the reason the box office woes. And this is a actual executive. He worked at Disney. He again founded Prime Video, and you know, seeing people like that say things. This is good. This is
great.
Very,
that was a great tweet.
Good.
Yes.
Makes sense. We went through all of stage 4. It killed everything. And so now it's like, yeah, there's money to be had. Other films are going to start picking it up.
Yeah.
Your avatar's broken on the stream.
My avatar's broken?
On the stream, not here for us, but if you look at the stream, you have no avatar.
That's terrifying. What does it mean?
It means
you have to
James
re-upload.
Cameron's stolen it.
James Cameron.
It's got to be on my end then. Hang on.
No, you have to StreamYard does that sometimes. You have to re-upload your avatar and then pick the new one that you re-upload, MauLer, and then it'll be fixed.
Okay.
I see it just fine. That's weird. Does it look like a boob?
Well, so if I choose my Christmas one, does that fix it? And then if I go back?
You tell me.
I have to go to the stream.
I'm not looking right now.
Yes. Well, yeah, I see your Christmas one.
All right, back to the normal one. Now it's is it balked?
Or it's a 7-second delay. Wait, I got some music for that.
Oh, baby. No, I don't like it like that.
No, it's your Christmas one.
Okay, I'll go on Christmas, and then
It's still Christmas. I still have my tree up, dude.
I believe you.
I got Christmas lights.
There's Christmas lights. Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
the Christmas
I'm gonna
lights.
keep them up. I don't get it's like
Even Nina got rid of her Christmas explosion.
Day 2, man. Day 2.
Hey, this will be the last live stream and video from this angle. I'll come back to this angle, but like I'm bringing my new table.
That sounds like you're filming a porno.
Ooh, are we talking about feeding the ducks again? Wow.
Yeah, baby.
multiple angles.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I like it like that. Ooh, come on, baby. Yeah, oh, I like it like that.
Change that
Ooh,
angle.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, a little attitude adjustment. That's what we call it when you change the angle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
The jeans are a little tight, you know.
Hey-o.
Yep. Just gotta shift things a little bit. Don't want to sit in your balls.
Oh, hate that.
I don't know how that feels.
You never
When you get the balls trapped between your thighs and you got to, you know.
Ow.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something I will never know. Just like you guys will never know what it's like to give birth, and you never should.
I've had a pretty big shit. Actually,
Was it watermelon size?
I do know what it's like to give birth. Do you know why?
Kidney
stone.
No, gallbladder. I've had my gallbladder removed because my gallbladder was spewing stones. And and what they do is the stones like get into the lining and then they just rip. As they're coming through. And the doctor said this is the closest a man will ever come to birth pains.
That makes sense.
Kidney stones. I don't want to go down that road though.
No.
It looked a lot like Dave Landau's commercial that we played on Friday Night Tights. Let's just say that.
I wasn't there.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
It was a funny show, dude. Dave was fucking awesome. He was so good. You know why Dungeons and Dragons, that's Wizards of the Coast, is going so fucking woke? Paramount Plus orders live action Dungeons and Dragons series from Rawson Marshall Thurber, E1, and Paramount Pictures. So the more Hollywood things get, the more woke your intellectual property, be it games or whatever, will get. And they're jumping on this fantasy train and this is a trend. Now you're going to think, well, it's because of the recent stuff. No, people are buying up fantasy properties based on Game of Thrones. So that's how like Hollywood is so fucking late. That's why like that's where trends go to die. They're going off of data pre-COVID, by the way. We're going to talk about that data in just a mo. Because
hold on, before we do,
yeah. I just went to Deadline. That's what I saw.
Can we watch something?
Of course.
Okay. This is
well, it doesn't matter.
This is the trailer for the upcoming Dungeons and Dragons movie. Which is coming out in a couple of months' time.
And we got to look at Ant-Man too later.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the trailer.
I haven't seen it, but all I've seen is the poster. I can't wait. If you want me to stop, just say stop.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, that's to the women. Don't want to be accused of grape. Okay. Because this is going to grape everyone's eyes.
Did you share your sound?
Yes, I just paused it though. So
okay, let's go.
Oh.
I got a good feeling about this.
Can I just stop it there and go, I don't? I don't.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh shit! We got music playing there. I gotta talk about it.
Oh no! What kind of trailer is
We
this?
got a ragtag group of misfits. No, we have to fight dragons.
I'm saying stop. Did Chris
Should I just
Pine,
pause it? Should we just look at the images?
I love how he's got his Captain Kirk hair for a fantasy movie.
What is up with that? Like, why is there's no long hair anymore in fantasy? I don't get it.
Lazy.
It's fucked.
They have barbers
I
there
have
now.
a thing, but I don't want to say it in case I get into trouble.
Can you say it in the private chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay.
I'll put it in the private chat. So
I get in trouble if I say it.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a bunch of Hollywood actors who play D&D, playing D&D on a fucking, it would be on one of the douchey like C-list actors, like the ones in this, who do those live streams. Yeah, it looks like that. What the fuck is it called? Critical Role? Is that D&D?
Critical Role? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when one chick from Critical Role called all of us racist? I remember.
Which one?
Black girl.
Pick one. Anyone.
Yeah.
Could have been any of them. Could have been the white girl. Could have been the white dude.
Yeah. You can hit play again.
I know. I'm just filling up my water. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't say that as.
This is all quiet though.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That. What is that?
That outfit.
Dude,
Wait,
this
please
is
go
a
back.
movie. Wait. This is a movie going into the theaters that they want people to pay.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
That's set.
Dude, what was the fantasy series that was on CW right after fucking Vampire Diaries? Help me, chat. I know one of you guys.
The originals?
That was the offshoot show that was written by the guy
The
who
100
Blood Origin. No, it was
No.
it was a fantasy show. Help me. The girl
Three
with,
lesbians in a boat.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
The Outpost? I don't know.
Wow.
yeah, I can't remember. It was like 1 or 2 seasons. They tried to do a fantasy show on the CW about 5 or 6, 7 years ago. It was fucking terrible. This is what it looks like. Sword of Truth, maybe? I don't know. Chronicles of something.
This doesn't even look like good cosplay.
I think it's called The
If
Outpost.
somebody did a parody of modern fantasy, they would make Witcher Blood Origin. But aside from that,
Yeah.
Chronicles of something would be a good fucking name.
Oh my god, I just saw someone say that this
Chronicles
is
of
Uncle
Shite.
Fester after his
Chronicles of
transition.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez, man. Come on. I mean,
Dude,
I love Michelle Rodriguez.
Chris
I'm sad
Pine looks
she's
like
in
Captain
this.
Kirk's gone back in time to play D&D. Like, what is happening with this? This is terrible.
He's a bard.
He's
In
a
it.
fucking
Looks
bard
like
because
Captain
bards are like so popular now because of the weather.
It's like dandelion.
Toss
Yeah.
that coin to your wetter.
As he like did a songsies and we all like, oh my god, that song was like amazing.
Exactly. Just like
What
that.
Batsies.
Fanfic Kirk. That's what he is.
Mhm.
Emaciated fanfic Kirk. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he went to he doesn't look like he used to. So he looks like he went to the temple of Moloch and mock sacrificed some children and went vegan.
Oh my god.
I like how
It
you
looks like
said
he went to
mock
the temple of
sacrifice.
vegan, but I don't know.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Michelle.
oh no.
She's gonna be the muscle, right? Of
Yep.
this? Yeah.
Of course.
He's
of
gonna be
course.
the little singy song boy.
Oh, is that a
Yes.
boy or a girl?
Girl who's the key to everything. This has got to be the girl who's the key to everything.
She's a little wood nymph, or what is that? Some sort
An
of
elf. It's got points. It's got
She's got
knife ears.
horns.
Knife ears.
Yeah, but she's got like, what the hell's that on her head?
Like
Say
got
they
the horns.
horns?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horns or-
ew.
That's why I'm like,
Not
I think
hair.
she's a nymph or something.
The secret of nymph.
Hey, they let a redhead on the screen.
What?
Hey, that's true. And she wasn't like super fat and ugly.
No, but she turns into a giant beast, I believe.
Oh.
Okay.
At least
Like
this
always,
guy's-
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, at least this guy's got the hair that Don Lemonless should have had.
Mm,
What's still
This
too
is better armor than Rings of Power, I will say.
still too short.
Do you know you're
Not that
actually
much better.
right? I think that does look better than the rings.
It
of
does.
Yep. It's not practical,
the
but
chest
it's better.
plate, not moves for a start.
Yes.
And it does have some abs, which you
Yeah,
know.
it has some detailing, like the
Yeah.
stomach
Yeah.
too. Like the stomach has got them details on there.
So he's probably the gay character, right?
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I like this guy. He's from Bridgerton, I think.
Yeah, isn't it the Bridgerton guy?
Yeah.
Definitely gonna.
Let's imagine Victorian England with black people.
With black people.
I mean,
didn't-
wasn't
I
Queen
didn't watch
Elizabeth
that.
black in Bridgerton?
What?
What?
Yeah.
She was?
Yeah.
Would be
Or
Victoria,
the person
not
that was
Elizabeth,
playing
it'd
like
be
a Queen
Victoria.
Elizabeth type, the Queen.
The Queen, the Quen.
The Queen.
Oh, so
Oh,
like
did you
Anne so Anne Boleyn wasn't the first.
Anne Boleyn was a lot before
Not.
fucking Victoria. Okay.
What is
Holy
history? Who
shit.
cares anymore?
Yeah, what exactly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is history?
What
it's
is history?
I mean, mind you, I forgot that Jennifer Lawrence was the first queen of your country ever. So
Don't
Whoa,
internalize.
whoa. How bad is that fucking fire on them? Holy shit.
It's,
Well, they weren't gonna cast a real green fire spell out.
Is that done in Photoshop elements?
I don't
It
think
looks
this is
like-
Shannara Chronicles. It might have been, but it was bad. Whatever it was fucking bad.
it looks
Bring
like
back Jeremy
yeah.
Irons.
It looks like Dragon Breath. They're trying to copy it.
It looks like somebody farted on.
Oh
it,
no.
set it on fire on a fucking.
Simon's a really good Dungeons and Dragons name.
Simon.
Simon. The boy's called Simon. They
Oh
really
my
went to
God.
town with that one.
Wow.
Oh, I can only imagine what the dialogue's like.
Oh, turn it up.
Turn it up. Let's see it.
Oh, they stopped the music. Nice. Hold on.
What makes this film so great? This I give you now, trusting that you'll protect it with your very life. I will.
Gonna drop it.
Hold this.
Oh.
I'm proud of it.
Oh, it's you, Grant. No.
Oh.
No.
He's been popping up a little lately in weird
He
things.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, is
good
this
luck,
supposed
Hugh.
to be a funny movie? I don't get it.
It's probably going to be filled with like Marvel humor, and
Yeah.
you will see that Marvel humor. I'm not saying it's going to be removed from Ant-Man, but if you've watched the next trailer, which I've already watched, it's got none.
Oh,
None.
okay.
Like it actually tries to be
We need
serious.
to find a new way of. It's not just Marvel humor; it'll be Marvel drama too, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
very small moments undercut. it'll be Marvel. Marvel have ruined everything.
Well, it's still. I mean, it's basically Tony's arc again in Quantumania. It's Scott wanting his time back with his daughter, so he makes but this time he's going to make a deal with Kang, and everything's going to center around the daughter. So it's still
Of course,
girl to keep because there's no sons in the MCU anymore.
no, there's no men.
What is a man in the MCU?
Who knows? I can't even describe because all the
Master
all
Phillips
the men are
says
gone.
$10. Thank you, Master Phillips. There's 5 billion plus Uber and Lyft rides annually in the US. Holy shit.
Wow.
You know how many self-driving cars you need to meet that demand? I wonder how many journos and teachers are threatened by AI. Hashtag learn to drive. Drive. I like that. Learn to drive. That's good. Wait. Hey, I love the gig economy. I think it's fucking fantastic. It helps people make extra money that need it. God bless all the Uber drivers and Uber Eats drivers out there. I think it's awesome. I have no problem with it. But yeah, there's a lot of artists who, I mean, are rightly so, like really, really concerned about AI. But here's just a fact. It's coming. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So it's better just to adapt because like
it's the future.
It is happening. And people can get mad as they want. I think ultimately the good artists, which are probably going to be like the more old school ones, like, you know, Graham Nolan, will be fine. It's the new ones who stopped doing their own backgrounds or light box. Back in the old days, we're using light boxes and then used Photoshop and then are just drawing characters in front of pretty much backgrounds built by, you know, like fucking from pictures anyway. So it's the same.
So you can just take all the Marvel artists out of the picture right now,
dude. I love the storytelling in the mid 2000s, but it was filled, and I mean filled with Photoshop, 3D modeling, light box, whatever you want to call it. It was filled with it. It was filled with tracing.
Yeah.
Yes. It was filled with fucking tracing. So, you know, if you're not a tracer, you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. That's it. That's all.
Let's see Hugh Grant embarrass himself.
The ruthless and the thieves. But he's not as evil as the Red Wizard.
Oh no!
Oh, she's the big bad. She's the big bad. You remember when like in a fantasy, like there'd be some big dangerous dark overlord versus, you know, a warrior,
like in Legend,
Conan,
like a grown ass man warrior. You know, now it's like it's always got to be the girl versus some femi guy and some muscle or some guy woman. I mean, Michelle Rodriguez is a pretty good guy woman as far as guy women go, but
Guy Ladry, yeah,
she's still a guy woman.
Put your trust in a con man.
The dungeons.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wow.
What? It's like a pig dragon.
He's looking a little goofy there.
Looking a little
That nose is so screwed up.
Oh no!
He's supposed to be funny, right? This is funny. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Are they like? Is this like rated G?
Yeah.
Probably. Oh.
This is gonna flop.
Dude,
Fuck.
this
Dungeons
is
and Dragons
This is
world
going to
has to
flop
amazing
as hard as the last Dungeons and Dragons film flopped.
They got a
my
mimic in there.
In this one, I
That's practical.
think they outdid themselves.
Cool.
what the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Hey, if it's
my
practical,
this
I'll
was
give him a
vodka.
thumbs up.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
It's going to be covered in CGI goo by the time it's on screen.
It's an
These creatures are insane. You really can tell they put a lot into this.
No, not really.
Did they do? Did they though? Really? Did
I'm
they?
not getting that.
What is that? Now there.
Oh, that's not. No.
Oh, there she is. She was a big beast thing, and then she transformed into the redhead girl. Okay. This is fucked.
Yeah, but you don't jump on a horse and it
Mid transformation.
Oh no!
And the horse doesn't even move.
It's just big.
And then you start disco dancing. I don't know. Okay.
No, I think she was.
Movie making.
Oh no! Oh no! No! You can see the fucking black lines on her.
Wait, what?
Whoa, that's the fake. I mean, that's fucking terrible. But oh,
Yeah, that the
oh,
It's a great adventure. The characters that you're going to care about.
I'm gonna place a lot of money on not caring about anyone.
So Kate has a question here for 10 pounds. What happens to a man's balls when he sits on a bike? Do they go to the side or up? No one's been able to give me a proper answer. Also, should we be worried about them getting squashed? Always. Okay. Bikes.
Oh, yeah.
Bikes are terrible on balls. And if you're really coordinated with the balls, you can have one on each side of the seat.
Oh my god!
Right? You can get your balls to rest on it. They kind of go when your legs move. They sort of,
they sort
pendulum.
of, yeah. That's why, for one, I stood up a lot when I was on my bike. I didn't do a lot of sitting. I didn't do a lot of sitting, but yeah, your legs kind of
going over bumps is no fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Should they make like a cup for it instead? Like a
Well, they do, but that wouldn't necessarily be like comfortable on a bike, and you'd just be standing up all the time, which I did. So.
You could wear a jockstrap.
A jockstrap ain't gonna do shit without a cup.
No, but it's gonna
keep your twig and berries all
in
a package.
It's gonna keep them in place.
Not flopping around, but yeah.
Women don't realize what privilege they have when it comes
They
to
have
sex.
no idea.
when I lay on my stomach on a hard floor, it hurts.
It hurts your balls.
No, my boobs.
Her
That's
bobs.
like my equivalent.
Yeah,
okay?
her bobs. I feel you, X-ray girl. I know how that is.
I was doing a stretch, and then I was like, ah.
Welcome to the real BBC, where we talk about ball placement
That's why
on
I always
bikes.
say head down, ass up. Wait.
Wow.
We want to give them the movie that they've
I
been
want to talk
hoping
about that
for.
type of stuff.
We're gonna give them the movie.
We want to give them the movie they've been hoping for the last 2 or 3 years.
I'm gonna guess that this day he's referring to as a friend he talks to in Starbucks because that is like anybody I recognize.
We want to give the Dungeons and Dragons movie that all the Silver Lake Hollywood douchebags have wanted for the last 2 years. Okay.
Yeah, all the ones that used to make fun of.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
All the ones that used to make fun of the people who actually played Dungeons and Dragons and made their lives miserable. These are the people making the movie Dungeons and Dragons now.
Michelle Rodriguez looks like a soccer mom now.
She's
like kind of ghetto hot right now. She just looks like a mom. It's fine. It's all right. Some people are into that. I am.
It's got modern music.
Yep. Inakbaman, abuser of Streamlabs, for $50. Says, I find it hilarious. The mainstream media can't understand why they are failing when their go-to move is to call us istophobes. Meanwhile, I told a joke on a G&G stream about Rolo being violated during the gold rush, and I'm still allowed on the channel. Man up, mainstream media. There you go.
That's very sexist to say, man.
By the way, not allowed on this channel anymore. Oh my god! Just kidding. Every D&D game I've played in since 1980 was filled with Monty Python and Holy Grail humor. This movie might actually realize and capitalize on it, which is better than previous D&D films that took themselves too seriously, but might still suck. Yeah, I would go the serious route with D&D first. That's where I would go, because like the Hollywood humor, it's just, I think it's just they're riffing on Marvel humor, which is riffing on fucking James Gunn, which is riffing on Joss Whedon. So like it's like way down the line on riffing. I would stay away from it because I think people are dead sick of it. And I think I have no idea how Quantum Mania is going to turn out. But the last trailer, like I said, there ain't no fucking humor in it. They take it very seriously. Even with MODOK in it, which we'll watch in a second.
Really?
Yeah, the CG still looks fucking like bad. It still looks.
Just because they haven't got it in the trailer, we know it's there.
Oh yeah, we know it's going to be there, and we know it's going to be following the girl who's the key to everything. It's just
it's Paul Rudd. Like, there's no way there's not going to be like those weird lines of.
That's all his character has been.
Loads of awkward humor where misunderstandings keep happening.
You want to see the trailer? You guys
let's do it.
Sure.
I want to see
whip it out. You want to whip it out?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
You can do it.
Show us your bobs.
Sorry, I was working on something. I don't even know what title we're talking about.
I got it. Don't you worry. Don't worry, darling.
Don't you worry, pretty little head about it.
Little head.
I watched that movie the other night. Don't worry, darling.
I was thinking about it because Red Letter Media talked about it today.
It was okay. Like, it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it was definitely nothing to write home about. It was just another take on the whole Stepford Wives situation with a little twist in the end.
Did you hear that? The music start from the trailer?
No.
Good. I'm just checking so I don't share it and it echoes. My own videos over there.
Narcissist.
Total. Let's see.
What do you want to watch next? Me.
Okay, that's what the second one down. I know me. I was thinking of me. This is what I was listening to last night. Lost Giants of the Southwest with Jim Fiera. Totally. There you go. All right, you guys ready for the Ant-Man Quantumania? This is a new trailer came out last night.
Full screen.
Make it bigger.
Scott Lang.
He said.
You're an Avenger.
Ugh, I hate her haircut.
You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time.
So he's an Avenger. His name is Ant-Man, and he has a daughter. You didn't know that through the three Avengers films, technically, he was in. We'll say Civil War. And the other two movies. I hate it when they waste 17 seconds on a trailer telling us shit.
It's kind of funny though, because they haven't done a lot more with him, have they, than that?
Well, but also they have to remind the audience of who he is because nobody remembers the characters anymore because there's so many and the normies like don't keep track anymore. So.
I just think they think we're stupid.
Well,
and
that
they
think we're dumb.
His core history and skill set is supposed to include that of a thief. Like that was his big thing. But does anyone even remember? Do the writers even remember that? I don't know.
Well, and also his skill set is getting really small, mostly because he's Ant-Man. He gets big too, but getting really small. And how is that going to be in the quantum realm when you're already small? Like the whole
getting even smaller.
Like, everybody's small, so like you take away the contrast of his power that makes it like weird and special and fun. That again in the Edgar Wright test footage, I think was still the best we've ever seen. And the possibility of Ant-Man sounded fucking stupid until the Edgar Wright test footage hit Comic-Con, and we went, "Whoa, okay, that'd be kind of cool." Then they fired Edgar Wright.
Like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
Why did he have to unblue himself?
Yeah, what? Well, I was just gonna say, like, why did he have a shield on? I mean, if it's Kang, you would think that he can be breathing everywhere. I don't know. That looked weird.
Kang meant to be blue.
He had a shield. It looked like he had a helmet.
Yeah, that's what he looked like in the comics, but it's always going to be like, here's your helmet on for a second, then it's off because of the actors, and yeah, I hate that. But
is the helmet clear?
Yeah, there's a clear screen in front of him.
Okay.
King is purple. He's basically in a purple suit, and
Mhm.
it's like a blue.
Did they not want to get him confused with Navi?
Maybe. But yeah, notice the tone of this trailer.
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
So
Definitely the tone is darker.
oh yeah, there's no jokes in this at all. But he wants to get his 5 years back with his daughter, but he's with his daughter right now. Like, why would you do that? Why would you risk that? And I hope it's not of a situation where Michelle Pfeiffer's character is like, oh, I knew this the whole time, and I just didn't say anything, that he could shatter timelines.
Yeah, I don't get it. Is
I
the
thought
daughter
we keep
there?
that secret.
The last trailer, she goes, "There's something I haven't told you," and I thought it was like, "Oh, she fucked King," but
No, well, yeah, you're right, Gary, because the daughter's there. I'm confused about the plot already because the daughter's there, but is like you would think that maybe she dies, and then he's
Well, yeah,
like,
but
"No, I shouldn't have brought her
it's
down
like,
here."
we need to get our time out. She's probably sitting there like, I had a life, Dad. I had a full life, in those 5 years, and I'm ready to hang out with you now. You don't need to turn my life back 5 years. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get what she thinks of that in the movie.
the only thing that would make this work is if Ant-Man dies. Like, he knows he's going to die. If they're talking about that kind of thing, sure, but it doesn't sound like that.
Well, because he's going to be in the next Avengers movie.
Well, they're
Dun, 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 dun.
certainly making it look like he's going to die by the end of this.
Let me make this easy for you.
That looked terrible. I know.
Yeah.
My
So you're saying they're planning on killing yet another male character?
Well,
in the
he is
MCU?
white, so
Give us a second chance.
All right, that's higher. That looks fucking terrible.
It just looks like CGI gunk.
Gooky soup.
So I was actually going to ask you guys, what isn't it? Because
What
it's
is it?
everything. It just looks like stuff.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, I don't know.
It's stuff, and there's like a body floating with a bunch of tentacle penises jumping around or something.
MauLer, is this you in
Unsure.
full form?
Based.
MauLer, is this your world?
As if they could represent that. They could try.
Let me make this
Okay.
Oh, that green screen looks so bad.
Wow.
They're not even trying anymore.
No, they're just like, let's
Doesn't feel like it.
shit out of the background.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
easy for you. You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call a life will end.
Star Wars.
I'm just so bored of this.
You're what? Bored of this?
Yeah, it's just this. It's like, oh God, you're saying the line that we've heard for the last 15 fucking years. Oh, if you don't do a thing, then everything's gonna go. Oh no, the stakes are so high again. Oh no, no characterization, just gunk and projecting levity. Oh, it's fucking bullshit, man.
And it's
This
all
is-
leading up to the big Avengers movies about the multiverse. So,
Yeah.
woohoo.
Well, this
Oh.
isn't MauLer. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the third Disney thing in the last 2 years. No, it is the fourth that, like, all of reality destroyed. So we have
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Loki, and this.
Mhm.
The same fucking thing.
What about Endgame as well?
But Endgame was just one reality. These are now all of the realities.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my, not all of them.
All of
Everywhere,
them. Where
all
do
at
we go from
once.
there? The other realities.
All of them. That's why
Oh.
the lesbian moms got sucked.
I just
Oh.
found
I think the end game will be actually making supervillains to destroy our reality.
I don't care about our reality. Fucking kill it.
He dies by spaghetti like fucking Reed Richards. Now I just got to have Reed Richards flapped.
There's loads of Ant-Men. Right, this is it. Right, okay. This is exactly why I couldn't give a flying fuck with multiverse shit. Because now there's a gazillion Ant-Men and a ton of them are gonna die, and it's gonna mean fucking nothing, and I'm not gonna care, and I don't feel anything because don't concentrate on characterization. Fucking Iron Man is fucking a character fucking portrayal of Tony Stark before it gets to the let's smash armors together at the end. It's about how he goes from a fucking narcissistic businessman that just doesn't care about the repercussions of his actions to getting caught up in the repercussions of his actions and realizing what he's doing and changing his fucking way. It's a character piece. This is a fucking CGI slop fest. 68 million Ant-Men are now going to attack you. Oh my God, they're getting destroyed. Which one's the Scott Lang that we like? Don't give a fuck.
But what about if we had so many that they crawled all over a person like ants? Wouldn't that be really cool?
There was like an anthill of well, there is. Wait, hang on. There is. Hey, wait, let's finish. But
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
They already gave it away that he betrays them. That's funny.
So, I mean, like at least the music's a little better, but that's MODOK right there.
Okay,
dude, that's just half of what MODOK is, I guess.
Yes.
Is his arm supposed to be like that?
Yes. Yeah. No, that's. I mean, this is a mechanicalized version of what the character's got like a real face.
Oh, okay.
But that might be just. I don't know. This would be the Marvel interpretation.
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, are we going to show the other MODOK?
I don't know if there is one in there. I got
maybe there's a one in there. This is his armor because
No, I mean from Twitter.
The Twitter MODOK.
Yeah, have you guys not seen it?
I've seen it. Is that from the? Is it just a joke? I thought it was.
I thought it was from the movie.
Maybe it's a screen grab from the trailer. Yeah, find it.
Show it. I haven't seen it.
You thought you could win.
She saved him.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
No. What? No!
I'm sorry, Cassie.
What does that fucking mean? Fuck off. Fuck
They're
this
literally
shit.
like showing the entire movie.
They just showed the.
They showed the movie.
I've seen worse Marvel trailers. I think we're at a point where like it just looks like gobbledygook.
Yeah.
And they obviously have listened to some of the criticism about their humor, and they decided to come out with like a very serious trailer with Ant-Man.
With their like one of their silliest characters. Is there something in the end?
Jesus, it's February the 17th. Oh my
dude, it's a month away.
Right around the corner.
Next Marvel Phase 5 starts on the 17th.
2 days.
I've linked
Stage 5.
You've linked it? Okay.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's so weird.
That's what he looks like in the comics. I'm fine. I have no problem with it. It's gonna
That
be
looks so weird looking.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of little people post the little comic visions. They look a little different, I would say. That looks funny to me. I don't know.
That looks funny. That looks weird.
I think it's because like you imagine where the back of his head is and it cuts short in the image. But if that's how he looks, then that's how he looks.
mechanized organism designed only for killing.
Okay.
MODOK.
Oh.
So that's
Why does it look like a meme? It looks like a meme to me.
figure of MODOK. I should probably from the Iron Man line to show you what he looks like. You guys want to see it? No?
Yeah.
I gotta take it off my ceiling. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh,
I'm gonna pull up the image for like what it's supposed to look like so people can see. There it is. Hold on.
Okay.
Here it is. Open. In a new window.
Boop, 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 boop.
MauLer. A weird looking character.
Is MODOK like an Ant-Man enemy?
Fuck.
I don't know if As knows the answer.
Has.
I don't know.
Here's
He's
share
like,
my
I
screen.
checked out.
I don't care.
There he is.
There he is.
He needs more wrinkles then.
I was gonna say, Gary,
too
I feel like that
normal.
does not look like. Yeah, that does not look like what was seen in this little screen grab.
No, it looks like there's a guy's face stretched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that one was a meme, the one we looked at.
It
Are you
has
sure?
to be. It has to be because that cannot possibly be what it looks like, or it'd be terrible. That's what he looks like. I mean, he's a silly,
Careful what you wish for.
he's a silly guy, but
Oh my god.
cool action figure. Yeah,
Pat
Pat Oswalt.
Gary, when I first heard they were gonna have Wanda kill Professor X and Mr. Fantastic, I didn't believe it.
This is true. Like I would maybe we can chat, let us know. Kirby is king. Yeah, if they leaned more like into Kirby's art style with some of this stuff, it would be great, but they don't. Chat, what do you think? Real? Fake? I don't know.
I think it's a meme.
I don't know, man. That picture looks
going
a little
around.
convincing. It could be a lie.
Somebody said it's at the beginning of the trailer, so
is it from the trailer?
yeah, somebody said it's at the beginning of the trailer.
Is it?
Is it?
Well, they said earlier in the trailer, I should say.
Earlier in the trailer. I am looking for it right now.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, they had to screen grab it somewhere.
Well, of course, unless it's a Photoshop, but
yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Patton Oswalt, by the way, is the perfect casting for it because he's a fucking little shit as well.
Oh, wait, here we go. Yep. Oh, that's real.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There he is.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That looks awful. I'm sorry, but that looks awful.
That was really funny. It's just a big face stretched across MODOK.
It is.
Yeah.
They just put a face.
MODOK's a butterface.
Who's playing him? Who is that? Whose face is stretched out like that? I need to know what actor that is.
Is it Patton Oswalt's face that's
No,
stretched
it's
across?
not Patton Oswalt.
That doesn't look like Pat Oswalt.
Corey
just-
Stoll. I don't know who that is.
Corey Stoll.
That's it, Rag. Just keep drinking that booze.
Yep.
Keep drinking that booze.
Oh,
Dude, Rags doesn't even know what MODOK is. When he sees this in the movie, he's gonna lose his shit.
I don't either. I didn't know what that was. I'm like, what?
Oh, I've seen this guy before. He played the other character. I forgot what his
Yellow
name was.
Jacket.
Wow.
Yeah.
wait,
Thank
he
you.
played Yellow Jacket in the
Yeah.
first-
Man.
Were you saying the actor for Yellow Jacket is playing MODOK?
No, MODOK's is Patton Oswalt.
Oh, I hate. Okay, so I saw somebody in the chat talking about that, so they were right. Okay, yeah, I hate that they cast Yellow Jacket as a bad guy because that's Hank Pym's other persona, like the one I grew up with. I thought it was better. Was Yellow Jacket, and that's the one who eventually, hits his wife and gets kicked out of the Avengers. It's Janet.
She should not make the sandwiches.
Gary's not saying.
That
Won't confirm.
What sandwiches? That looks way better.
I was about to say that looks better.
looks great.
If you got rid of the top of the head and put a brain, an exposed brain,
Fantastic.
I love it. I
thought
love
that
it.
would look better than the Marvel. That would look better than Marvel.
Thought that's
Dude,
what that was.
that did look better than the Marvel one. I'm like, what?
Key Lime Kayla, Silver Sister, gifted 10 Nerdrotic memberships for $50. Thank you, Key Lime.
Wow.
Thank you, Key Lime.
Dude,
Strike.
he's not.
Oh, go on.
Carry on. Sorry.
You carry on. You carry on.
He's not going to look better when he moves, is he?
No. Like, okay, MODOK was going to be tough, but like, if like you at this point go full comic book, like no eyeballs, right? Darken around the eyes, give him his little headband, and it would still look better than just stretching out a guy's face.
Hang on, you guys share my screen. You guys share.
Nina's version's pretty good. The one that she's
This is so
showing.
funny.
There you go.
I love this. Dude.
He's so happy to be
Funny.
there. I made it, guys. I made it into a Marvel movie.
He looks so scared.
This isn't what I envisioned.
Oh, that looks great. There's so many memes.
There's gonna be.
Oh, here's one more. Sorry, guys, but this is so funny. This is definitely your world, MauLer.
Oh, are there long people?
Yeah.
Aww.
Aww.
You look so happy.
Yeah, that's me and my happy head, I guess.
Dude, I understand the wanting to put a watermark on it, but you might want to just shrink it down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little
As soon as it's taken over 3/4 of the fucking meme. But you know, it's just me.
It's true. Hey, that's how we learn. That's how we learn. Okay. That's how we get better.
Why do we pull down so we know how to pick ourselves back up again?
Oh no! Why does a stone sink and a boat float?
Why do we feed the ducks?
Why do we feed
the ducks? Well, I have the answer to that. Relieving stress. Striker X 24 for $5. Gary is wrong.
Ah.
Oh my god.
I'm just ending it there. No. Robbie Reyes isn't that bad. Also, did the Spirit of Vengeance ever go into a soccer mom driving a minivan? That needs to happen. Ghost Driver was not interesting. I didn't say it was like bad. It's just not interesting. Ghost Rider is better.
I mean, the names alone, Ghost Driver sounds.
Well, that's a joke. They still call him Ghost Rider, but when you're riding in a car, you're not the driver. You're the passenger. That's
okay.
Ghost Rider would be riding something, riding a bike. And it's just a motor. It's one of the coolest designs ever for a superhero. He doesn't have any uber fantastic stories. There's some good ones. You know, there's a good run. The 90s run, honestly, the 90s run is better. The Johnny Blaze is the original. He's the OG. I like some of the stories. He has some of the silliest villains, including the Orb, which is my all-time favorite, which is basically a guy on a motorcycle with a big old eyeball. Yeah, but the 90s stuff was better. Armando 94 $9.99 question for the whole panel. Any chances you all will cover T. Louie, the show, whether it be here, FNT EFAP? I'm currently replaying the game PS4 just to compare and contrast. I'll probably, I think we'll all cover it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do EFAP minis for it, maybe. I'm not sure.
Jane Theory and I are going to be doing it.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. It'll be on live streams, unless it's particularly bad, and then I'll do a video. But
I like Polygon's article about it.
You're
said
Which one?
You're racist if you don't like The Last of Us.
No, they said The Last of Us TV show is incredibly faithful to the video game. Apart from when it isn't.
Well, they're knocking out spores, aren't they? They're not doing
Spores are gone. Yeah, no spores.
That's no joke. That has a huge effect on loads of different things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes
Literally
you
all
wonder,
of
don't
it.
you? Like, it's like, oh, we're gonna be faithful. You're gonna love it. They're just like, we're just gonna, just put this over here. Just gonna move that out. You're like, you just fucked up everything. Why did you do that?
Spores infect you.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
What's going to affect you now? Saliva?
I'm guessing
Like
bites.
I guess a zombie
Bite mark,
bite
yeah.
is now going to turn into a plant, but some
Why
of them
not?
don't even have mouths.
Fuck it. Why not?
fluids, I
Make it
guess?
like everything else.
Fundamentally, I know there's like little details here and there, but fundamentally, how is this going to be different from Walking Dead?
It's gonna have more angry lesbians.
Okay.
And you are gonna like it.
And
So
the, and the
essentially-
main dude character is probably gonna die in the end.
There's a girl who's the key to everything being protected by a guy who's going to get beaten to death with a 5-iron.
Exactly.
I predict at the end of this season. But
it could
Really? I think it might be at the end of season 2. No.
Think about Ned Stark.
They
Okay.
said that
You're right.
season 2 is going to basically be The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay, so
it might bleed into the.
So they might end it with Joel getting golf
Dude,
clubbed.
it's so funny. The second, like, if in episode 8 or whatever the fuck this TV show, they're like, there's just this character called Abby. Everyone's gonna be like, oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then does she have a
do you know
golf
the
club?
beauty of that, MauLer?
What's the beauty of it?
Who do they cast to play Abby?
Um,
I would love to see the casting for Abby.
Patton Oswalt?
I hope so.
Well, I think the person they cast for Abby might have something in common with Patton Oswalt. They'll have a penis.
Ew.
What a Jim.
Myself, it'd be a small.
Let's
shriveled
just say when
unused
they
one.
ride a bike, they feel it too.
Patton Oswalt was MODOK in the stupid Robot Chicken style show. They tried to do. Corey Stoll is confirmed that he's in the movie, but part only rumored, says CD Style.
So he might be a multiverse Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, he might be another Yellow Jacket. Okay. Well, yeah, I think they open up the multiverse through the quant. Like, Tony
They
Stark.
could open it through
I
the
was about to
fucking
say,
asshole for like
Gary, is there any point trying to explain this? They've opened the multiverse 10,000 times already. Just whatever. Didn't Doctor Strange already do all of that? And Loki.
The plan will be to blame Bob Chapek for everything over the last 2 years. They've already started. That's my next video. Is the plan is going to be blame Bob Chapek. When Kevin Feige took over fully for Marvel after Civil War, they blamed Ike Perlmutter for everything, called him a racist, a sexist, which was, we don't know, because Ike Perlmutter, who ran Marvel, by the way, Kevin Feige was so powerful, he had him removed from the fucking, he was a board member at Disney, had him removed. And the guy, like, he's the guy who owned Marvel and sold it to Disney, and they, in return, he was supposed to still kind of autonomously run Marvel. But he's a famously, like, he does not give interviews. He doesn't like his picture taken. He's just a really private uber billionaire. Not saying he's a great guy or anything. Don't know. But they tried to blame everything on him, including Black Panther, which is just factually untrue, because he tried to develop, Ike Perlmutter tried to develop a Black Panther movie with Wesley Snipes. So all the shit that they, Kevin Feige is a producer in Hollywood. Those are generally bad people. They're generally bad people. Victoria Alonso, does she sound like a well-adjusted, nice person? No. Kevin Feige just has this veneer, has that Opie look to him. He's a fucking producer. He's a producer. I heard, I was told by somebody who worked with him that he's the most passive-aggressive guy on the planet.
He looks like that.
Yeah. I blame Joel. Yeah.
Oh, well. That might be a meme.
So does everybody.
Yeah.
We covered that video that said Joel is responsible for all of, like, the pain in the will.
Yeah.
Because he saved Ellie, he's responsible for every bad thing, every death that's ever happened on that in that universe.
But yeah, I would guess. I mean, I'm going to cover it from the non-gamer. I will just be judging it on the merits of the show, which sounds like will be enough. But they have big plans. They have big hopes for this show. This was supposed to be kind of a tentpole hit kind of thing for HBO. So we'll see how it does. It'll probably do pretty well in the beginning.
It should do. I mean, it should do. But by the sounds of it, they're going to do the boring trope, which people are now sick and tired of. They're going to keep doing flashbacks.
Yeah, probably.
Well, and if they
Yep.
took away the pores, that they're the spores or whatever, like that's
Pores?
our,
Take away
the pores.
That's what they're trying to do in
Yeah.
LA. San Francisco is take away the pores.
If they took that away, it's already made it like a really generic show. Like it's not even the same as what made the game good.
Have you heard in San Francisco, they're now no longer showing the people who were wanted in because it might fuel racial prejudice. So they're like, this person robbed this convenience store. Can't show you what they look like though.
Nope.
Because they're black.
And they got away. So, but we can't give a description.
No.
So person
Oh,
commits all the time again. You're just unless it's a white guy.
Yeah.
Then they'll give you a
Clown world.
description.
Just clown
Wow.
world.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, like just get like
Swastikas all over him.
He's got a mole.
Are you serious? They don't say the. Oh
No,
my
they
God.
don't. They're not. They're not.
Not
It's-
allowed to, not showing the pictures anymore.
They've been doing in San Francisco. They stopped reporting murders for like on the news. They'll like report them, but they won't report them in San Francisco unless it's really bad. Unless it's really, really bad, like multiple people. But yeah, if somebody gets shot in the street, they don't report it.
They don't. report
Listen,
it
if they're gonna report it, they'll just keep it vague. A human has committed a crime.
A marginalized
We
human
can't
was
say.
Are
forced
you
to shoot-
sure they think themselves as
Oh,
a
don't get me
human?
started. That in San Francisco, an illegal immigrant found a gun that was left out by a Fed, shot a woman, killed her, and was allowed to walk.
Oh my
Stop
God.
it.
Yep. Look it up. It's a fucking terrible story. It's an awful story.
Oh my God.
Fucking horrible story. What do you guys think of Sacha Baron Cohen cast as Mephisto in Ironheart? I think it's fucking terrible.
He's lost. He's
Oh, dude,
another
is he
guy
gonna-
who's totally fallen to the left.
Is he gonna play Mephisto like a clown? Is that what's gonna happen?
Like if he played him like Tim Curry played Darkness, great. But like for one, Mephisto being in Ironheart's fucking stupid, and it's a way to get you to watch Ironheart. That's purely what they're doing. You don't introduce Mephisto. You introduce him in WandaVision. That's what you should have done. The fucking theories about WandaVision were better than the fucking show.
Yeah.
And then the show.
Mephisto. Mephisto should have been behind all of it. Loki's show, WandaVision show,
Everything.
MOM.
He's a big bad. It's a way to introduce the Silver Surfer because he's a big bad. Yeah, wasted. So now we got Kang the Conqueror, which as a lifelong Marvel comic book fan doesn't move the needle for me at all. I've never been a big fan of Kang stories and any of that.
What's the thing though? You have that on one hand, but on the other, it's like if they promise you Galactus, you're not going to be like, "Oh, that's exciting." You're going to be like, "Oh God, who are they casting for Galactus, and how bad is he going to be?"
Patton Oswalt
again.
Oh my God.
But they introduced Kang as a joke.
No,
he was a clown.
It'll be
Yeah.
Leslie Jones will be Galactus.
I fucking hope so.
I hope, dude. I'm all for acceleration. I don't want to spoil my next video, but I'll do it. I want a trilogy of the Marvels that lead into an all-female Avengers. I want this to happen so badly.
Yeah, because
okay.
it's good for your channel.
And it's fun to make fun of. Like, I laughed so much last year. I laughed so much with my friends, and there's no intentional comedy they could have made that would have been funnier than I've got mine over there, dude. That is a great action figure, man. That's the HasLab Galactus. It is the shit.
It's massive.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Ew.
I haven't put the batteries in.
That's what she
I know it
said.
sounds bad.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know it sounds bad, but I haven't put the batteries in because
But
I like them.
you can articulate the fingers, so of course I have them
Oh.
flipping. I have them going like this.
Got to put in the batteries, twiddle the fingers, and you're all good to go.
Lord Baratheon. No, the true king, Baratheon. Did you guys see the reports that Adam Driver will be Reed Richards? I did.
What?
That's gonna be a fugly Reed Richards.
Does he say bury the past, kill it if you have to?
Maybe.
Stretch the past.
Twang it if you have to.
I'm
Twang.
looking forward to 65. That looks like a fun trailer. It does, and he's in it. I don't know.
I felt nothing. I felt nothing watching that trailer.
He does not feel like Reed Richards. Reed Richards needs to be a little older and be played by somebody who at least looks smart.
They're probably doing like Reed Richards, like emo Reed Richards as young
did that
young Reed Richards.
You know, it'd be good. Reed Richards is David Tennant.
Yeah. And if he put on a little bit of weight,
No, it's skinny. He's
Little
fine.
bit.
He's
Just a little bit, guys.
a little bit.
I
Not
don't
too
know-
much.
I don't know
Not
if-
too
I
much.
don't
Just a
know
little
if
bit.
he can. But
Yeah,
thoughts on Logan Paul's crypto zoo scandal. I think
No idea.
Logan Paul's a fucking idiot.
How do you have what is a crypto zoo? How do you do that?
So he put up a game that investors can invest into crypto, and it was basically NFTs. So it's crypto into NFTs by combining animals, and it was supposed to be by artists, and they just took stock photos and combined them on Photoshop. I don't know enough about crypto. It all sounds like a scam to me, but I don't know anything about crypto.
Yeah,
Logan Paul, a scumbag. Wow, this is breaking news.
Yeah, shocker.
it's so funny because it's like to understand that scandal, I'm going to need you to understand like all these other things. And I don't fucking know what any of it means.
Yeah,
just
I would have
avoid
to
it.
understand why people would invest into an NFT thing with Logan Paul. That would be my first question. It's not something I'd ever do. You know,
He's been involved in tons of scams. We had the website scam where you roll to see if you get gifts and stuff, and you open the boxes. You know, those digital boxes that you'd open online, which can't in any way, shape, or form be manipulated by the person that owns the website. And then they were showing them getting lots of stuff, and oh my god!
favorite part is when he got caught by CoffeeZilla. He said, "It wasn't my fault that I hired criminals."
Isn't he trying to sue CoffeeZilla?
Actually, not.
No,
anymore.
he's dropped it all.
No, he's
Oh,
bent
okay.
the knee to CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla bitched him, like just absolutely bitched him out. But I don't watch the guy's content. Never have. Not a second of it. Never will. Don't care that he's in the WWE. Don't care that he boxes. I don't. Whatever. I've always,
Boxing, it'd be good for your brain.
yeah. It just yeah.
Was
Logan,
he the guy
what's
that
his brother
went?
called? Jake.
Jake.
Jake
right?
Paul boxes so somebody can knock some fucking sense into him.
There's a Jake Paul. Who's the idiot who went and rioted in Arizona at the mall?
That was
I think it
one
was
of the
Jake
Logan.
Paul.
Jake.
Was it?
Yeah, fuck him.
Which one is the one that went to the suicide forest or whatever?
That was Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
gotta imagine what dad's like. If he was around.
Well,
What?
I don't think we need to have this conversation right now.
No, probably not.
Because they didn't they do a kissing game when they were like teens? And I mean the Logan brothers, and they'd have like some girls around, and they'd be like blindfolded, and they'd be like, one of us is gonna kiss you to the girl, you gotta guess who it is. Didn't they get their dad in?
Yeah.
And the dad kissed the girl?
What? Oh,
Teenage-
no. Yikes.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Howdy all. Gary, since Perry is swamped with the live channel, could you get someone from the Legion of Memers to start doing intros and videos for FNT? Lots of folks have been talking about how we are missing them. Well, I'll talk to Perry to see if he's up to doing it again. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm open to it. But that's something I got to run by Perry first. But absolutely. I'm going to be doing a 9-year anniversary stream sometime. And I want to like mix in some 999. And that's not a 666 on his forehead. It's a 999, which is an old SNL.
Oh my god. That's the
Job
police here in
overseas.
the UK.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been way too busy working on this room and watching Doctor Who.
I just watched that episode of IT Crowd that was like 1-800 the 999 number.
Oh, I love that number. Yeah.
If we can, I'm sure we can get something together, get something going. Thank you very much. And I miss them too. Lord Baratheon. Oh, I read that. I read that one. How come it popped up later? That's weird. Okay.
I'm gonna put Galactus back.
You're gonna put Galactus back, and I'm gonna pull up this this article.
What are they gonna do when they run out?
In his corner like a naughty boy.
When they run out of Galactus, Mephisto, Doctor Doom, and Kang, and everything else, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have to reset, aren't they?
No, they're gonna turn them all into women.
Oh, I think resetting is coming. I mean, you guys know this from it has to, and I think they reset before they introduce the Fantastic Four and X-Men. I think that's the plan. Because like Fantastic Four was supposed to come out this year. You know that, right?
What? Really?
They announced it for this year. When they initially announced Phase 4 at Ant-Man Quantumania and Fantastic Four were in it.
That's crazy.
That was 2 years ago. So they have shit-canned a lot of what they announced. They haven't even announced a cast for Fantastic Four yet. So minimum 2025.
Gary, they just delayed a bunch of stuff too, like not Wanda Vision, the other one.
Echo.
Echo, the one with Harkness, Agatha Harkness. That one's been
both Agatha Harkness and Echo have been delayed 6 months to a year.
Yeah, and then there's another one too. There was a third one.
I can't imagine how this got delayed. I mean, people have been just chomping at the bit for Agatha Harkness and the lead character who can't talk. Hey, remember when they made the big deal about the person who could sign in Blood Origin? And then she was in.
You had 2 lines and got killed.
Got killed.
Yeah.
You mean so much to me, do you? Because you never showed us anything in the fucking show so far.
Oh, the other one was there was a What If. What If is the other one that got.
Yeah, I heard all their animated stuff is getting shit canned.
What if nobody watched What If? Because nobody watched What If.
Because nobody watched What If.
Yeah.
I've heard that people have.
I watched
it. You know, What If was rated lower in viewership than Ms. Marvel. But they're not counting it because it's not live action.
And we don't know what the viewership is. We have no clue. We have zero clue how many people watch these things from beginning to end. I
saw a projection of around about 240,000 for What If.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think a bunch of people watched the first one, which was fucking ridiculous, and noped out. I heard there was a good one in there. I noped out on that.
I noped out after a call. I just couldn't watch it. I think it was coming on to Nina's show.
Yeah, you did a couple times.
And I just couldn't watch it. I just couldn't.
Yeah, it was terrible.
You know when you've murdered somebody and
No,
the police are closing in on you, and you get that like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. You feel the net closing in. Well, that's how I felt with What If. It was just like it's on, and I'm just like,
Mikoi for $20 Australian says Nerdrotic was really weird watching. I'm going to say his name wrong. Asmongold.
No, yes, correct.
That's right.
Asmongold react to your stuff the other week. Hottest crossover I've ever seen. Love you all. I'm looking forward to this year with all of you guys / girls of both genders.
Back in the day when I was a World of Warcraft content creator, Asmongold and I did we did some streams together. You know, did about 2 or 3 streams together.
I'm not aware of. I know what he looks like, but I've never watched any of his stuff.
I mean, he's you know, I've never had a problem with Asmongold. He was always
seemed like
but we would literally just talk about World of Warcraft. That was the perspective. Yeah. So there was no other angle. There was, because back in those days there was no sort of political angle or anything. Just talking about WoW and if it was good, if it was bad, what's good, what's bad. But yeah, he's always been very nice to me.
Yeah, I've got no problem with them or reacting to my stuff or criticizing. I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it. But even if he criticizes, I have zero problem with it. That's what the world is. That's what YouTube is for. Fair game. If as we say all the time in our sphere, we dish out a lot of shit. We need to be able to take it. I don't even know like if it was shit or not. I don't know, but
I think he'd probably like your stuff.
I've been made aware of this selection of an AI was asked to convert a country into a villain.
Oh yeah, Japan.
Well, that's the first one. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen these. Some of them are pretty interesting in terms of just what you're supposed to gather from, especially the USA one and the British one. I just linked to you. I don't know if you want to show it, but it's like
I only saw the Japan one. That was really cool.
Well, yeah, if you scroll through them.
Oh,
this is like the more I see these, I'm like, this should be a game.
Oh wow!
I love the Russian one. That's great.
Look at the USA one though.
Oh, okay.
wow.
That's interesting. Damn. The guitar one. He's just Moses.
Oh my god, the guitar one is so
The Australian one is very.
Oh, we should probably.
China, yeah.
We should probably talk about it.
Whoa, the UK one is mint.
Yeah, we should talk about them with what Gary's showing, so that people can keep up with this. I guess.
Sorry, that's some good shit.
Mexico's amazing.
there's Russia.
Now Russia's great.
Japan looks awesome.
Japan looks amazing.
Fucking awesome.
Just wait till you get to the UK, dude.
Germany. Some of these feel like they make a lot of sense.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I
like
like
a
that.
fucked Uncle Sam, you know?
Yeah, that's what it comes across as. It's like Uncle Sam crossed with a skeleton or something, which,
Joker's like
draw from
Joker from, if Joker was Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Guitar.
The Australian.
I love that one. That's
There's some
great.
literal ones, China dragon. I think UK. Look at that
Oh,
for
that's
UK.
awesome.
man.
Look at that.
That's
Awesome.
great.
You should get that
Holy
armor for
shit.
Warhammer. Almost kind of looks
Yeah.
like your character.
If there was a 1 in 6 of that, I'd buy that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So cool.
Ukraine.
Wow.
The Ukraine? What the fuck?
That's about right.
Wow, that's
Fucking
Zelensky.
Ooh, that's
Egypt. That's
Egypt
good.
is cool.
It's badass.
Brazil.
Brazil is
Forest.
Swamp
Oh,
Thing.
Brazil?
ask.
I
Forest.
thought he'd be playing soccer.
He is playing.
Brazil.
Brazil.
It's Dan Vask without showering for a week.
Mexico. Nice.
I love
cool.
it.
That is freaking
Mexico's
cool.
is
That is one
great.
cool hombre.
Greece.
Greece.
Oh my God.
yes.
Ooh, Greece is
Very
hot.
Muscles
mythological.
on
Nice.
muscles. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm a fan of Greece.
X-ray
that's for
girl,
sure.
X-ray girl, Greece ain't playing for your team. Sorry to say.
Whoa, that is awesome.
Jamaica
Wow.
looks cool.
That's rad.
Damn.
Though there should be a
I
game.
want a video game where they're all fighting each other or something.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get canceled.
India? No, Thailand.
Thailand.
Okay. Thailandia.
Thailandia.
Oh, that is rad.
Peru.
Ooh,
Cool.
ooh.
It's
It's Namor.
It's Namor.
Namor. Wow.
Africa.
Holy shit.
That is crazy.
Is that supposed to be like a jackal or
I'm not sure.
It's like a gazelle, like sort of gazelle and human. There's India. There you go,
There you
India.
go, India.
India.
badass.
Oh dang.
It's like an evil elephant.
Madagascar, the raccoons.
Oh my god, it looks like Rocket, but like an evil
Whoa.
version.
Yeah.
Spain.
Makes
Wanna
sense.
look around
Makes
Spain.
sense.
Oh dang, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, damn.
Whoa.
What's going on down there?
North Korea.
Oh, North Korea. That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
North Korea looks like.
It should be like an emaciated.
An anime woman.
Finland.
Whoa, nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like a troll.
Canada.
Oh my god.
That thing
I'm
has
kind of scared.
5 legs.
That looks like an evil deer.
I don't understand the legs and the tail and the. There's like a two tails.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, okay.
Italy.
Italy looks badass.
Oh
Yeah.
dang.
Damn.
This
Don't
needs
mess
to be
around
like a
with
Mortal
Italy.
Kombat or
Oh,
something.
nice.
Freya.
Same
France
kind
looks
of
fucked.
Saudi Arabia. Whoa.
That looks cool.
Looks
Ooh.
better than Moon Knight.
Ice.
Ooh,
Iceland.
Iceland.
Wow.
Looks like a Pokemon.
Oh, what's this? Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden. Oh, speaking of which, we got
That's some Thor energy there.
I was gonna say,
Oh, Norway. Look at that.
Not a lot of representation in that Norway, I'm afraid.
Nope.
Whoa.
Argentina. I don't
That kind of
understand the
reminds me
reference.
of
though.
Elden Ring.
The most human-looking one out of all of them.
Beaver Warrior, nice. My favorite.
Yes.
What was the response to Where is Canada? Beaver Warrior.
Beaver
Warrior. Cool.
I want them to do one for Iran.
Make them actual things that kill each other. Do it.
Oh,
That's
fun.
very, very cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah. You know what? Here we go.
AI can be fun until it kills us all.
Yeah, right until then.
Oh,
no.
Speaking of Sweden.
Speaking of
Sorry,
AI.
wait, hang on. The nerd rage that tricks us into defending Amazon? What?
The nerd rage that tricks us. I mean, this is translated from Swedish. Okay, so it's going to get some things wrong.
Well, but is the point though? I mean, it's probably balked in terms of the specific words, but I imagine that is the point that they're trying to say is that, damn you, Gary, with your badness, you're making us defend Amazon now.
Oh, that's the whole thing of the article. The nerd rage that tricked us.
Spoiler alert, MauLer. God damn it.
Spell on you. I put an alt-right pipeline spell.
What do you mean
on.
sorry, the spoilers? That's the title data.
I know.
I don't know what this even means, but from the left comes a franchise. From the right comes a dude who is cursed. Writes a lot of it.
She just jelly. She jelly, dude.
Lada Ilana Harinen.
That reminds me of the Austin Powers character, A Lot of Vagina.
A lot of vagina.
Jane Theory said she tweeted yesterday. She said when she starts talking about your looks, Jane said that's coming from somebody who looks rather homely. Got to be careful. And I replied, somebody on Twitter that wasn't me, called Totes Not HVB, replied, by homely, do you mean ugly as fuck?
Yeah,
like they're reading your mind.
That's like
I
saying
know, yeah.
cozy when somewhere is like really small. That's Southern charm.
I mean, there's like 1,000 worse pictures they could have picked of me, so I'm not like.
That's a fine picture.
Yeah.
I'm probably, you know what? I'm probably 20 years older than her, so shit.
You're just laying out your what they're called? Begin with M. Your when a government puts out their
mandate.
Not mandate. Their game plan. It begins with M. The game plan. Their
manifesto.
It looks like they just about to, put out your manifesto.
I actually don't understand why like her picture is so massive. Like usually like the authors have a tiny little picture like next to their name,
It's because she's got a round head.
She's like, I'm writing this. Like this is like her.
I mean, as far as I know, this could be
declaration.
like a blog. It's Arbitet. So people who live in Sweden can let me know if they've even heard of this. I haven't. So Reconnaissance, Geek Autumn is here. 2 weeks ago, HBO kicked out, and this is an old article, so yes, I didn't find it till recently. Somebody sent it to me. I'm like, what the hell? Reconnaissance, Geek Autumn is here. 2 weeks ago, HBO kicked off Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon. Disney continues to pump out its Marvel multiverse with the series She-Hulk and film Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, but the crowning glory of the whole party must still be Amazon's billion-dollar production, Rings of Power.
No.
And it says in parentheses, Rings of Power. 2 years after 20 years after Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings films, we now get to return to Middle Earth. Enter Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage is a type of content storm that occurs on social media when a global entertainment giant releases a new franchise, preferably based on 50-year-old comic books or century-old fantasy books. You want to know why they base it on that? Because that's timeless entertainment.
Yes.
Still read. People still buy Lord of the Rings. People still buy older comics. In basements and student corridors. Listen, woman, I own my house and I am upstairs, okay? But be proud. Around the Western world, Rode microphones.
But by the way, dude, the whole basement thing is just so fucking redundant now.
It's so old.
Well,
it just doesn't even mean anything. If you say, "Oh, you're in your mother's basement," it tells me you have nothing to say. You have no legitimate criticism. You have no legitimate stance to take from. She's complaining because you don't like something she likes. That's going to be essentially the overview of the whole article. I can guarantee it right now. He doesn't like something I like, so he's a big fucking poopy patch who lives in his mother's basement. If you want to defend your product, if you want to defend Lord of the... Oh, look at me. I'm so fucking... I'm so based. I'm fucking defending a $1 trillion company over this guy who owns his own house. No, sorry. This guy who is in his mother's basement doing his stuff. Write an article about why Rings of Power is so good. Highlight the positives of it. Highlight what made it good, what made it stand out, what made it better than Tolkien's work in your opinion. Whatever you want to go, but they don't. They never make those articles because they can't make those fucking articles.
Yeah, like they can't write about what is good about it as because they probably didn't watch it. That's the other thing. Is like they're not watching it. They're not watching it, man.
I bet you a ton of people that came after, people that dare criticize the Rings of Power from that poor independent company called Amazon. Half of them didn't even see the fucking thing themselves.
No way, man.
No.
I like that byline, the main line though. Immerse yourself in Nerdrotic. Don't mind if I do.
I know. Good
Don't
stuff.
mind if
I was
do.
like, thanks. I was thinking I should put that as my channel description. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay, sorry.
And what? No, it's okay. What they had a hard time with, especially these normie activists, access media writers, with Tolkien in particular, is it's not shit you could just fucking Wikipedia and like with Marvel or with Star Wars, especially if you discount the EU, which Disney Star Wars did. The basic story of Spider-Man and Batman and Superman and Star Wars. The second age of Tolkien isn't like that. Even if you're going on Wikipedia, it would take you hours to figure out what the fuck's going on. And none of them will put hours into fucking anything. So that's why they were having a real hard time fighting the people who are legitimately criticizing this show based on its merits, based on what they saw. And all they wanted to hang up on was the casting. Well, the casting was the first red flag, as we prove time and time again with House of the Dragon or anything else. If the casting ends up ultimately being a good story with a good character, it doesn't really matter, except if it's with main characters or it just fundamentally jacks up the plot. House of the Dragon made it work with Corlys Velaryon, and it made it work really well. The whole thing was that the Emperor's wearing no clothes. He's just ignoring something or willingly ignoring something that they all know, and they made it part of the plot, and it worked. So here we go.
Gary, one last thing about the basement, by the way. If you guys, both you and Ads, if you guys had basements, I would love to come into your basement because you would have so many toys that I would want to play with. I'm just
don't want to come into my basement.
It's full of junk.
There's a lot of dead bodies in there.
Oh my God. Don't admit that.
No, the basement. There is technically a basement in this house, but it's no. It's
You can't go in it because it's full of bodies, literally.
Well, no, you can go in it, but there's nothing. It's not like a laid out basement. Is
it a crawl space?
Sort of. Well, no, you can go down some steps into it, a few steps into it, but it's basically got a water pipe and probably a lot of damp.
Well, if you did have a basement, I would want to play in your basement because you would have all your toys in there.
Nina, you're married.
Basements are great for sound proofing. I wish I had a basement, but you can't have basements in Texas. You can't.
What?
No. Water table is high. Correct me if I'm wrong, Texans out there, because I am new, but there's like I live on an aquifer.
Oh,
so there's water below me. And there's lots of rock. And
There's what I
Wakanda?
sent you that I sent you that one guy's house, Gary, in Texas, that made the cave into his house because of the waterways that you're talking about. So this guy, he actually made the basement, but he made it like that. It was really cool. It was like a bat cave.
Texans will tell me in the chat.
A bedrock?
There's
Limestone?
The bedrock
Like
is
a limestone cowboy.
It's really porous. Yeah, it's all limestone here, all limestone, and then we're on top of an aquifer, a giant Edmonds aquifer.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story. Bro. hang on. I'm okay. In basements, nerd rage is a type of content storm that occurs on social media when a global entertainment giant releases a new franchise, preferably based on 50-year-old comic books or century-old fantasy books, in basements and student corridors around the Western world. Rode microphones. I do have a Rode product, my soundboard. I love it. The Rodecaster is great. Gives you fun little sounds like that and this. But it also is really good for podcasting. You can record on it. Highly recommend it. You can find it on my. I have speaking of Amazon, I have an Amazon like affiliate thing. It's just go search Amazon Nerdrotic and it's like all the shit I use or recommend, all the books I recommend there. You don't have to buy them at Amazon. You could just use it as a list and go buy it somewhere else. Go buy it from a mom and pop shop or B&H. Get your electronics from B&H. They're good too. And camera tripods are brought out as fans and culture warriors tear apart every single trailer, interview, and leaked script online. Well, if they were good, we wouldn't. But what is this? A dwarf without a beard? What do we have here? A black Valerian? Rage! Immersive.
No, a female dwarf without a beard because they should have beards.
Nobody raged about the Black Valerian. Nobody cared. Nobody.
No,
cared.
there was definitely skepticism when it was first announced.
Yeah, but rage? I don't know if I would call it
about
rage.
it because of the paternity issues and the issues with the descendants. But again, they addressed it in the story.
And to be fair, she's got to say rage because imagine it read like a black elf disagreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't.
It doesn't come off the same.
No.
Immerse yourself in Nerdrotic. I need that.
This is great.
Before I continue, I need to delve specifically into the YouTube channel Nerdrotic, not least because editor Clennell, I think it's Ryan Kinnell, really, watch a little extra on his channel, even though I had already torn my hair out over his said channel in front of said editor. It looks like you have plenty of hair left, unless you meant out of your mole.
Oh,
That's not good.
Gross.
Yes.
Ew.
Mole. Sorry. Nerdrotic is a middle. Oh shit, we need to watch that. We need to like just all
Yeah,
of
we
us.
do.
Yeah, a
that's
fun
palate
movie.
cleanser, all right.
Fuck yeah.
Party. Yeah, I think we should do that. Oh, that just totally off. You guys, because you guys watch Grand Tour without me, as and MauLer. So I finally caught up. I was pissing myself laughing. It was so fucking funny. That last one was so good.
Oh, you saw when James Bay crashed himself and
Yeah, he got fucked
Yeah.
up. But everything after that was hilarious, and I don't care how staged it is. It was fucking funny, like going down a ski run with a flaming fucking cabin. So good. Nerdrotic is a middle-aged man with a long beard.
Yes.
With glasses. My glasses are not taped. Okay, they're not, but I will if I need to be on brand. And bags under his eyes about the size you'd expect from a man who thinks too much about intersectional feminism to have. Maybe that was lost in translation.
She thinks your glasses are tight because of your fucking logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't understand that that's the universal symbol of nerd. And yeah, I'm fucking 53. I'm old.
But it makes me also question whether whether she actually watched your material, because you don't have the tape on your glasses when you do your videos. Like, you don't have that, so I don't like that makes
she
no
did
sense.
some of it. Like this part should be the description. I'm fine with the bags under. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I've watched a lot of intersectional feminist shit. It's giving me bags under my eyes for sure. Every other day he posts 1 to 2 videos, which is it's every other week. Every other week.
You don't.
No, you don't.
With titles like Rings of Power Cringe, which is a staple. Woke Batwoman canceled, which actually happened.
Did.
Batman. Oh, it says Batman. I thought it said Batwoman. Woke Batman canceled.
It's translated.
Yeah, maybe it means Batwoman. Yeah, I didn't.
Let's try and give the benefit where we can.
Abomination, which if you knew anything about comics, is a perfect description because Abomination is a Hulk villain, and Abomination showed up in it. Okay,
yeah,
that was pretty good.
Even
the show was an abomination,
but at least she's capitalizing the right words, because that's what I do. Nerdrotic has renamed the Marvel Cinematic Universe, abbreviated MCU, to the MCU.
Congrats.
And is
that is living rent free in everyone's fucking head.
You pissed off the entire world.
And his strongest argument against Rings of Power seems to be that it's made up fan fiction. That's one of them. And
Good
that
one.
Anatar and / Sauron, which is misspelled probably in translation, looks too hunky. He just looks too hunky.
So desirable.
Oh my God.
When he was watching it, he was like, oh my God.
Well, we know what she was doing when she was researching that.
Hey,
eating
She
the
was
duck.
feeding the duck.
Too hard, damn it!
the feeding the ducks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You like it like that, yeah. Baby. Ooh, you like it like that, oh yeah. Baby. She got a mole the size of gravy. I like it very much. I want to eat the Oh, you like it like that, baby.
I'm laughing so hard right now.
X-ray girl sounds like a dying cat.
Peter Brady trying to laugh.
Okay.
You like it like that, yeah. Oh, you like it like that,
Are you okay? Do you need some water or something?
No, I've got 2 bottles here. I think I'm losing my voice again.
I was already like kind of laughing at what was happening, and then I could just randomly hear
Oh my God.
Stop. Please.
He sounds like a
You're killing me.
Oh, who's that? What was the dog that used to laugh like that? The animated dog. Help me, chat. Come on.
Muttley.
Yeah. The one who goes.
Wacky Race.
Yeah, the one that's like.
Muttley.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Still Muttley.
Still Muttley.
All right.
Wacky Races, Muttley. Yeah, Dastardly and Muttley.
Yeah. I was looking for somebody to say R.I.P. X-Ray Girl.
It just means I'm going to do story time tonight.
There you go. Get those oh, Muttley and Dick Dastardly. Okay.
Yeah.
Dick Dastardly.
That's
What a name.
That's a great name, Dick Dastardly. That's fucking awesome.
Wacky Races was awesome.
Dastardly. Yeah, Dick Dastardly. We lost X-Ray Girl again. Yes. May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get through this this well-written article. I mean, like, God dang it. The one time I get an article written about me, it's in a different language.
And fucking retarded.
And retarded. I agree with Eric July. We need a better set of detractors. Okay.
Yeah.
Really. This is okay. I love this line. When for once he is positive about something on a streaming service like the new House of the Dragon, the clip still opens with a so-called satirical masturbation marathon that mocks other Game of Thrones channels on YouTube, which I think it was orgasm though. It was an orgasm.
Oh, humor. Heaven forbid.
Feeding the ducks.
Feeding the ducks. Yes, in Doom Patrol, I think it's season 2. Everybody has like a mass orgasm, so I just use that clip.
Hey,
Lex Mentallo. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny scene actually. Before like Doom Patrol went super woke and shitty though, like everything else.
Oh, that's awesome.
Perfect. Well, it started out pretty good, and then it went.
And Frager storyboarded those shows.
Yes, he did, and that's why they look somewhat comic accurate, especially Negative Man and I love Doom Patrol the comic. Fucking love that comic. It's so good. It's actually it was the X-Men of DC, came out right around the same time. Had a patriarch in a wheelchair. Kind of it's oddball superheroes, very similar. Very
masturbation marathon though. That's fucking
no, I think that's a great line.
That's a great line, man. That's funny.
But listen, Game of Thrones channels were orgasming when House of the Dragon came out, and then on top of it being good.
Yeah.
You're like, our career is saved. Wouldn't you be happy? I'm sure they had a good sense of humor about it, but it was true. Because they were like struggling for a couple of years. After Game of Thrones season 8, I felt sorry for them because a lot of them were actually really honest and said it was shit. So, I follow a ton of them. Perfect for the algorithm. Okay. Before we even get to our dumb argument that the algorithm is something that we can use, but ultimately it's what people are interested in. This whole bullshit about we're just going to throw something on your phone and you're going to click on it automatically. I don't do that. Do you do that? I have a bunch of stuff I don't even go to the home section for YouTube. So when I fire up YouTube, I go right to my subs. So there's a little subscriber button. I don't fuck around with the homes. I don't fucking click on anything they recommend to me. I go to the people I subscribe to. And then if there's somebody recommended from the people I subscribe to, and they've got a good thumbnail, a good title, I click on, and then ultimately they have good content, I subscribe. That's what people do. So like this whole thing that YouTube is brainwashing you, there are algorithms that can be used, especially with like TikTok, which is 7-second stuff. It's easily disposable. That could be mesmerizing. I don't know how people could do that. My ADD could not handle that. That's all, I don't look at stories on Instagram. I don't watch TikTok. I don't do any of the fucking short shit. No, but if you do, that's fine. But ultimately it's people interested. That's what drives the algorithm, is humans being interested. They're not forced to do anything. You clicked on my face. The point of channels like Nerdrotic, a channel with 500,000 subscribers. Woo! Cheers. Actually, 676,000, but who's counting? By YouTube standards, is that he is perfect for the algorithm. Thank you.
Nice. That's a compliment.
Me, a simple Swedish-ish girl.
You and a girl.
Swedish-ish
girl with no interest in MAGA hats or conspiracy theories gets him up all the time. Because
wow.
He gets him a lot.
Wow.
Up.
Wow.
Feeding that fucking duck again.
That must have been lost in translation.
That's definitely lost in translation. Like, I think she means like YouTube recommends your channel to her.
Because I was thinking she's more of a birth control.
Okay, yeah, but I gotta wait till when now. Yeah.
There's some of that nerd rage.
It's still echoing. That's awesome.
It's echoing for ages.
That was great.
Yeah, but dude, when you talk about why Rings of Power is bad, why House of the Dragon is good, Got nothing to do with fucking MAGA hats. This is pathetic.
Yeah.
This is a woman who's essentially saying, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it, while doing an article about somebody she doesn't like, but she's fucking watching.
I'm gonna come.
Hey,
do you see the hypocrisy of this?
Well, what I find really interesting is the fact that she's talking about like MAGA hats or conspiracy theories as if that's something you talk about all the time, because you don't really talk about politics on your channel at all. Like you talk about how entertainment's downstream from politics kind of thing, like that saying, but you don't really talk about MAGA or politics. So the fact that she's saying this, it's already kind of like she's painting a picture painting a picture of you for her readers to say that is the kind of person you are. Yes,
she's creating a villain that
she's
she
creating
can
a
go.
villain.
Ooh.
Exactly.
It's been called conspiratorial, what is actually happening, like what all of us, however we approach the content. MauLer's very much based on like, here's the thing, I'm going to talk about the thing, I will get into why the thing is the way it is. It's still my opinion, but I provide evidence. I don't just pull this shit out of my ass. I like read, I talk to people, they give me stuff, and we have found tons and tons of evidence that it is not conspiratorial. It's a fact that they're using ESG as a shield. That's why everything's going woke, because they're just trying to protect themselves. They don't really give a fuck about you or your identity, and trans people will be forgotten when you're not a benefit to them anymore. And which is going to be soon, very, very soon. They've already gone through people. So, and as far as MAGA, what makes us MAGA, all of us here, what makes MauLer MAGA is we simply don't hate conservatives.
I didn't like the new Star Wars, so
Yeah, that's
enough.
That's a MAGA.
I'm sick of your MAGA rhetoric.
Or libertarians. Yeah, we just don't hate them. They're people, they're individuals who are going to have a lot of different opinions. You know, this human thing might be hard for you, Swedish-ish
girl-ish.
Sweden has the highest suicide rate of women in Europe.
It does.
I can fucking see why.
Doesn't it have the highest grape rate too? I heard something like that.
That was during an immigration.
Whoa.
Yep. And then I really have to emphasize that the most extreme thing I see on YouTube is some fin clipper video. And I don't even know what that is. And mostly I stick to the historical sewing, diorama building, and speech synthesizers that read out relationship dramas from Reddit. That's what she listens to.
Right. Darling, this stuff wasn't made for you.
Fin clipper video? What the fuck is that? What kind of content is that?
Oh.
That's what fin clipping is. But
is it anything like feeding ducks? I don't know.
She likes to have the computer read her fanfic from Reddit.
Wow.
Wait, is that the same Reddit that bought Adam Cesspit's AI?
Me! Oh no!
I'm gonna come.
We're gonna find
wow.
the question.
Do not.
Do not.
Algorithms are closely held trade secrets for Google, which owns YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, because they control our entire user and thus purchase and ad viewing behavior. So it basically just gives people what they click on based on their interests. Not saying it's a benefit, or it's still based on human interest. Can it drive human interest? Certainly, in both ways. But when people are getting MauLer's content and Az's content and Nina's and mine and even X-Ray Girl, especially story time, in our little sphere, they're getting honesty. So whatever gets them there, I don't really give a shit. You have to keep them there with good content, and it's usually based on, not always, based on authenticity. I also think there's a ceiling to authenticity here on YouTube, unfortunately, but those, it's not the old days anymore. The details are shrouded in Halkarak's obscurity, but can be summed up in the simplest form like this. People are triggered by emotions, especially anger. Emotions keep people, so the algorithm rewards your outburst of anger.
You can also say that about dopamine.
Yeah.
The algorithm pushes you to something which gives you a dopamine and endorphin release, and you like it, so you click like, and then the algorithm says to you, we will continue to feed your dopamine.
So what is
That's
this article?
algorithms.
What is this article?
This article is dog shit.
It's anger. It's exactly what she's talking about. Oh, but I continue. Combine that with a movie or TV series that has a multi-billion-dollar company like Disney or Amazon behind it, and you have a perfect storm. What? But did I create the storm?
Shit.
If it was good, I wouldn't have a leg to stand on, and I'd be talking about the stuff I like.
But if it was good, you would be talking about it like you did with House of Dragon. And she found a problem with that too. She's like, even when he likes something, he doesn't really, because he'll talk about stuff he hates.
That's what they've done. They remember, I forget who it was now, but the person who said like, they doubled down on Rings of Power, even though it's good, and with House of the Dragon, they switched the narrative because their fan base was going to point it out otherwise.
Was that
It's like,
Mensa, the mental giant that was organized chaos?
I could have been. I can't remember which one of them it is anymore. I just remember thinking
he's going to make 5 videos now.
It doesn't matter what you say about whatever; they'll find a way to twist it to be you're a liar.
Is that the I don't like rags man?
Yeah.
He doesn't like any of us.
He is fucking dumb as fuck. I have seen some fucking dumb people on the internet. Holy fuck, that guy takes the fucking biscuit. It should be, you should say racism is bad if a corporation says racism is bad. That's a good thing.
Doesn't matter if they practice racism.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if they practice racism, slavery, bigotry, homophobia, anything like that. But no, you should go, yeah, racism. I need to say out loud so everyone knows racism is bad.
Did he say to Rags like you can't call someone a clown person because that's racist?
A clown person, a clown person.
Oh my god!
I am a person of clown.
You can't do clowns are protected class.
Free speech should be allowed in all of its forms.
Hey, look, yeah. Look
as dumb as they fucking want.
I'm glad he's on the internet. We all need a good laugh.
We do. From the right, so from the left comes a franchise. From the right come a dude who's pissed off.
Gotcha. You just said that the entertainment's coming from the left, and it's the other side that's responding to the entertainment, which isn't fucking made for them. You just made the argument yourself.
I'm gonna come.
Well done. You played yourself, woman. You played yourself.
Progressive in nerd rage.
Oh.
A progressive. Suddenly, as a progressive, you find yourself in a nerd rage of your own, tricked into defending slave-driving companies like Amazon, celebrating mediocre TV shows as the most groundbreaking feminism since Judith Butler's Gender Trouble.
I love this puppeteering Nerdrotic over here. He's getting played you like a fiddle. That's what you did, Gary.
That's me.
How did you? There's nothing. You're not tricking people. You're putting out content. Now, she can choose to agree or disagree with what you're saying. That's absolutely fine. That's her prerogative. There isn't a trick to it.
You know who's tricking people? Amazon is tricking people.
Yes, there is. Amazon and Disney tricked you, dumbass.
They're literally tricking people into thinking they have a good show, and then it's
almost
absolute garbage.
Almost there. Almost there.
And listen, Okay, tricked into defending slave driving companies, blah, 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 blah. This is despite the fact that it would actually be more
But she's
woke.
saying I would rather defend a fucking slave driving company than a fucking dude in Texas.
She just made our
You're
argument
mental.
for us.
You're fucking mental, woman. Crazy. Fucked up in the head.
Oh, I have to do a video on this article now.
I would rather defend a corporation which has slave drivers where people make stuff for us for pittance, live in abject poverty, than agree with some guy in fucking Texas. Crazy. You are fucking mad. You need fucking help. You need fucking therapy. Get off your fucking computer. Don't touch grass. Bury yourself in it. Roll in it. Do everything with the fucking grass. Cover yourself in fucking turfs or whatever. Not turfs. Turf.
Turfs?
Cover yourself in turf. That's what you need to do. So when you go to bed, you're still on the grass.
Oh, I was going to cover yourself in
Crazy fucking bitch. I would rather. I mean, you've just tricked me into defending Hitler. I've just been tricked into defending fucking Hitler, other than some guy in America in Texas.
That
You're
escalated
fucked in the
quickly.
head.
This is the ultimate cell phone.
What is happening?
This is the ultimate cell phone. This is despite the fact that it would actually be more woke if dwarf women were allowed to have their authentic beards, which is the exact argument I fucking made in my video. If you want to talk about trans activism, you just do the blended genders, you do the dwarf with the fucking beards, or you just do it because that's what the source material wanted you to do. That would be it. That would ultimately be it. I told them they had a missed woke opportunity there.
But this is what they do though, like because they don't even understand the material, so they'll start talking about. There's all these tweets about how Eowyn is like, oh, this is a woke character. Like, oh, wait until the nerds find out about how she's so woke, and it's like, that was literally from the book, like that scene
From
about
1955, written in the fucking 40s.
Yeah. So now they do
show
the
you
same thing.
that there isn't any progressivism, it's regressivism, because you're just repeating shit. You have just stepped on ground that has been broken before, long before you. It's also part of this generation that nothing fucking happened before I was born. And the girl Hulk can talk about female wrath all she wants. There won't be any feminist statement until Disney's horny executives dare to release a female Hulk who is ugly and terrifying as her cousin. Well, they did in the comics, and it didn't fucking work, and they weren't going to do it in the show because they couldn't even go that woke. You're right. But you know what? They still made her an unlikable, narcissistic, vapid fucking bitch, just like all the fucking writers of the show, male and female. So thank you for the self-own a lot of vagina.
Jesus, a lot of vagina. It's absolutely madness. It's just madness to me. When your argument is, I've been tricked. I've been tricked into defending a $1 trillion company that has probably one of the worst human rights records in various countries.
Dude.
Because some guy in Texas didn't like a show that I like. But there again, we don't even know if she likes the show.
I don't even think
they
she's
don't even talk
watched
about
it.
it.
I don't think she's watched it.
No, I don't think she's watched it either.
Fucking what? It's madness. I'm just.
Well, okay, the Access Media for the longest time had no clap back to their bullshit. So
fucking hell. Is this where we are?
Here come YouTubers. They start clapping back. And at first they could marginalize us, minimize us, rationalize us, and then we started getting bigger than them. Now they're writing AI articles or some bullshit about us. That's all they can fucking do because they're dead. They're dinosaurs because they can't compete against the thousands of fans who are firing at cameras, have internet connections, who compete against them every day with this weird thing called authenticity. Just being honest. Doesn't have to be my opinion. It could be a completely different opinion. Make an argument, like as said, 4 Rings of Power. for its stories, for the show on its merit. I have yet to see that from anybody, a compelling one. People tried with the Last Jedi. They tried really hard and failed badly. MauLer has picked a lot of that apart on EFAB.
Fun time.
Good time. Good times. Cam, for $100 on the Streamlabs side, thank you very much. Because I am a nerd and I own 2 houses. But do they have basements, Cam? Thank you for the $100. And is your mom there? By the way, that's a fucking Chad move. If you own 2 houses and like if your mom lives in one of them and you're taking care of your mom, that's fucking Chad right there. So good. Not saying that's happening, but I take.
Hey, Italy, if anyone comes at you for aligning with Germany in the Second World War, you could just say that Mussolini was tricked. He was tricked.
Well,
into siding with Hitler because some guy in America didn't like some guy in Britain actually would say some guy in Britain didn't like the fact that Europe was getting invaded.
Georgia Meloni, the president
of Italy now. Well, she's based as fuck now.
She is, but she's a Tolkien fan, and even before she won, there was multiple articles written that I did videos on that equated that if you're a Tolkien fan, you're a fascist, and you're also connected to a fascist mass murderer.
Yes,
from Italy. They made those connections. If
yes,
you're
they
a
did.
Tolkien fan. One of the nicest fandoms like on the planet, by the way, like really nice fandom. That's why I made my videos. I'm like, I don't want this shit in the Tolkien fandom. I really don't want what happened to Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who to happen in the Tolkien fandom. So I did my little part. I'm like, here's some red flags you might want to think about because I don't want to see it. And fortunately, it didn't really happen. The shills sold out, but the Tolkien fandom was pretty united. Pretty fucking united. So good for you. You won. Nozaku Boy for $50 on the Streamlabs side. Here we go. Who sees into the hearts of men and the undergarments of women? Peeping Tom. The media is left in ruins after a devastating rampage. Only beauty can calm the savage heart. Can Tom find a woman to calm the furious basement-based storm of the raging nerd?
Oh my God. Give her a raging nerd.
Projects done poorly for $50. Thank you. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that rabbi? No. How do you spell rabbi?
RABBI.
Is it BBI?
Yeah, I had problems. I don't know if this is how it's
rabbi or rabies.
Can't tell the difference between rabbi and
I wasn't sure how to edit this, so I just left
high
it.
schools, okay? Fin clipping is with rabbis in Finland or rabies in Finland. It's one of the two. Okay. I'm sorry, rabbis. I'm not sorry, rabies, but rabbis, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Ajax, the greatest for $10 says, how was Marvel's plan to introduce this huge, complicated concept of the multiverse, then deliberately not connect or explain anything across a dozen plus shows? By the way, 18 fucking things came out during phase 4. And no,
sweet Lord,
18. So a dozen shows over 3 years. It was actually 2 years. Who cares?
Did anyone here see all of those 18?
I did not, because I did not watch Miss Marvel or Groot.
Yeah, I didn't see them. I didn't see Hawkeye either.
And most of What If, but I've seen everything else.
Oh, I didn't see Eternals and a lot of What If. Man, if they keep this up, I'm going to be missing so much of whatever the hell Marvel's making.
You're not missing anything.
Well, the only thing kind of good they made, and I mean, it's a dumb holiday special, was the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. That was the only.
I enjoyed that.
That was the only thing I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy anything else except for No Way Home, which isn't theirs, which I liked a lot. But it was still a gift. I mean, think about the 3 big films that have come out, the $3 billion mega hits that have come out. I like 2 out of 3. I like No Way Home, but it was a gimmick. Top Gun Maverick, sequel to a 36-year-old movie that was basically just rediscovering the wheel. Still damn good movie. And Avatar, which is old. It's a holdover. Top Gun Maverick's a holdover too. It's an old movie that was shot a long time ago. Not as long time ago as Avatar. Some scenes in Avatar were 4 or 5 years old. And the script is like 10 years old. 10 or 12 years old.
Why the fuck didn't he get around to making it then?
Well, all kinds of things, I guess.
Yes, probably bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, there's that.
A lot.
Yeah, true.
Well, it made for better looking water sequences than anything and anything ever. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you compare Avatar to that schlock we just saw in Ant-Man, it's a joke.
Oh,
it's a fucking joke.
Dude, you gonna watch Dungeons and Dragons?
Me or
anyone? Are you gonna watch Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm probably gonna be forced to. Drink will make me. That's probably what happened.
You can say no. I mean, they're like, you don't usually say no to Drinker, but there's some cases you can. You just say fuck no.
I should say it's abusive, shouldn't I?
I don't think Dungeons. I think Dungeons and Dragons is going to be like, it's not going to be. It's not going to. It's
just going to be shit. It's just going to be crap.
Out in the wind.
I've had enough of watching shitty fantasy. It's been a lot, like way too much.
Most of it has, like 99% of it is
down
shit.
with the Gary mandates.
Oh no!
No more mandates, please.
I don't mandate much from you guys. Okay, I don't. But
you forced us to watch Waters of Mars and the end of
time.
How could you?
That was Az. And
well, that was both of us, in all fairness.
Quite frankly, I've been watching all of Doctor Who now.
I made you watch some good stuff.
It is part of our job. You know, you could make videos on it.
You could.
I know. I'm debating,
dude. When I dragged Rags through the Willow, the Willow show, I told him, like, you should just make some videos on this. You should make use of what you've just had to spend, like your time, your attention. You should make use of it, because man, it's horrendous.
I can't. I just can't with Willow. I can't even. No,
you shouldn't.
I think Blood Origin killed me inside.
A little bit.
It really did. It is possibly the most atrocious show I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in my back pocket to where, like, if it's a couple weeks with like there's just no news, that I'm gonna do a review, and I'm just hoping that the news.
Just play The Witcher. Just do something else. Save yourself, Gary. Save yourself.
I already watched it once. I gotta like get something out of it.
Finish the Picard review.
Wait,
do something. Just do something else.
Okay, finishing the Picard review will require me to watch Picard again. Okay, that's if you want to know the big secret. I have to watch Picard again.
But dude,
Harry, you got yourself into this, okay?
When you started recording, you were in San Francisco. You've been to 2 other houses.
I'm gonna have to reshoot all that. I've got like 20 minutes of it cut.
Dude, you're gonna have fucking gray hair by the time you get it finished.
It started 2 years.
The beard's gonna be there. Then it's gonna be there. Then it's gonna be up there again, down there, and there.
Season 3 is gonna come out, and it's gonna make everything better. As
I don't know, because everyone seems to be blocked by Paramount.
I'm blocked by an entire franchise.
I'm blocked by a franchise.
So is Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah, we both got pre-blocked. We both did.
Now you're just gonna get blocked by industries.
And what the advertising? They're advertising Prodigy, not even fucking Picard season 3.
I'm not happy about Terry Metalis going after fans and stuff, but he did say something funny under when Robert Meyer Burnett put it up that he was still blocked by Paramount. And Terry Metalis, the showrunner for Picard season 3, called him a shill, which was funny. I was like,
oh no,
that was pretty fucking funny. I laughed. So
really, that's funny.
That was funny. I'll give you credit for that. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. See,
There's
humor to be had.
There's humor to be had, but just don't go after fans. Don't be a pussy. That's all. Don't be a pussy.
Boosie.
That should be everybody's New Year's resolution. I'm not going to be a pussy this year. My parents live in their own home, but I bought them an RV. No basement in my homes. No basement growing up either, says Cam for $50. And hail to you for buying your parents an RV.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
I used to have a basement. When I was a kid growing up, we had a basement, and that's where the toys were put. That's where my dartboard was and stuff like that.
That's like one of my dreams is to go on an RV trip across the states. Like, just do like the whole
Hell
RV.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Now I'm gonna I want to get RVs for the States and then go rent one for Europe. Go drive. Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. When you guys can travel here in 2026, you can rent a motorhome.
They don't have those in Mexico, dude.
Yeah, motorhomes in Mexico are
nah
filled with dead bodies and coke.
I was gonna say, are they just like
it's like the Breaking Bad
heaters,
one?
just like heaters, just like you go in there and just melt.
Mark K for $20 in recent interview with Billy Corgan. He stated that AI systems will dominate the music industry and will be hard for an intuitive musician to break into the music industry. Burn, Hollywood, burn. Yeah, AI is going to take over everything. It is.
Yeah.
It's true.
So it's going to be really annoying, but it's going to be really hard to stop, especially when you can't. You know the thing that's happening recently? I'm assuming you guys have seen this, where they go, the fingers are a big giveaway for AI art when they have like multiple fingers. I was just thinking, like, seeing all the I saw someone just calling one out. There was a guy who had like the Hobbit inspired by Ghibli Studios sort of thing, and they're really cool pieces, but all the fingers were fucked, and they were like, "Bah, AI artwork, get out of here!" And I was just thinking to myself, like, man, the more everyone works together to try and find the things that help you highlight AI art, the better AI art will get.
Yeah,
because AI is going to be like, we fuck up the fingers, we're going to work on that. It's
The
like,
funny part, the funny part is, MauLer, is that like human drawn art, hands and fingers are like, some of the hardest to master is the hand.
And the AI are gonna crack it faster than we did. So I don't know, but yeah, when we get to the point where we can't recognize it, that's where it's gonna get real tough. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a couple of stories already now where artists are getting banned from posting their work because people are like, you're clearly using AI, and they're like, we're not. It's like,
no, I hadn't heard about that, but I did. I like I told you, I heard about the writing one, which I thought was fucking fascinating. It was hilarious.
It just sucks that like there'll be actual artists who maybe are shit at drawing fingers.
Fingers are like hands and fingers are hard.
They are. They're very difficult.
Yeah.
I think people just prefer the simpler times where all the stuff you submitted.
I learned from how to draw the Marvel way. That's how I learned how to draw profiles, heads, fingers, all that stuff. Hey, speaking of drawing, buddy Graham Nolan has a book out. So we got Bob A for £5 says Graham Nolan kindly sent you gifts last week, but I don't recall any of you plug in his new comics. Come on, guys, provide his website link. Well, we had him on the show.
We did a whole fucking show.
Also in the description.
I'll promote it, but like, by the way, super generous gifts that he gave me and asked. Dude, those pages are worth a lot of money, like a lot of money. So he did not
one of a kind. That's it.
Mine is being specially framed. It's going to hang in the wall of wonder. And Graham Nolan's a good guy. So here is his book, The Ghosts of Metacombe Key. Okay. It's hard for me to pronounce that word. The third book from the Nolan curse and the linchpin that connects them all together is here. How many? This is the fourth book, right?
Well, it is the fourth. What he's done. This is his fourth book, but it must be third in the Nolan universe.
Yeah,
because the fisticuffs one wasn't part of the universe.
Yeah, two-fisted tails, giant size two-fisted tails. She sent me a hardcover, which is awesome, by the way. It's still available, so please. Indiegogo is shadow banning Graham. We're gonna have Graham back, and we're gonna try to get him on FNT as well.
Yay! Nice.
So,
great guy.
Well, I mean, we just got to get dates. Like the invitation is there. I got to shoot him some dates.
I'm still just bamboozled by what he sent.
Yeah, dude, I was really kind of blown away when I saw that page. I was like, oh my god. damn.
You wanted to feed the ducks, didn't you?
Nerdgasm.
Well, not near the page.
Page,
Feed
but
the duck
not near
away
the
from the
page.
page.
No.
This page.
I had a
is
nerd
everything.
direction. I had a nerd direction. I did.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! And then like the extra gift was a signed copy of Vengeance of Bane first print.
Yep, and I got a signed copy of hardcover giant size 250 Tales, which is awesome.
Incredible.
So yeah, thanks, Graham. A good guy. Go subscribe to his channel. He's on YouTube. Go follow him on Twitter. And it's unfortunate that Indiegogo has decided to shadow ban. So
they still haven't fixed it.
they're not gonna fix it. There's nothing to
Oh my
fix.
god.
They got what they wanted out of the independent comic guys, and now they're going to shift over to what they see as less controversial. But like art should be controversial at all times.
There's nothing controversial.
I have no problem.
What's controversial about Mandy Summers?
Do you hear any of us like saying stupid, like fucking lesbian, commie comics shouldn't exist? Absolutely. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I never gave a shit. I wouldn't buy it, but
they can exist. Nobody's gonna read it, but go ahead and exist all you want. We could laugh at you.
No, the complaints have been about what they've been doing to
the
legacy characters, as they like to call them now.
I have lived long enough to see the left become essentially what they were before, a bunch of authoritarian fucking freaks. So I mean the far left.
DC Comics is making pregnant Joker now. So I'm
so glad I had COVID when that dropped.
Is that controversial? I don't know.
Woodrow Wilson was a progressive. He was super fucking racist and a shitty president. He was like one of the OG progressives. All right. So Graham Nolan, support his work.
Get it.
Okay.
2 minutes, Gary.
We are out in 2 minutes because I have to pick up Nerdrotic Jr. from school because mom is taking pictures of poop in San Francisco and sharing it on Instagram.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
So
she's also doing hair, but she, in her spare time, she tweeted up a picture of like back in San Francisco, and it was like a discarded jacket right next to some human feces on a sidewalk.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I missed that post.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm not excited to. Jesus.
No, it's good to have those reminders. Like we made the right decision. She lived there longer than I did. Right? She lived there for 25, 26 years. She hasn't missed it at all. Like she has all her friends are there. Like her family is there. She's visiting. She has 2 cousins who live in the Bay Area, and you might have heard one of them, Allie Wagner. Allie Wagner. She's a female soccer play-by-play for Fox Sports 1. That's my wife's cousin, Allie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Her and the Steadfast for 5 Canadian pesos. How are the Alien and Predator comics? Fucking great from Dark Horse. Like
Dark Horse, yeah.
Great. They're releasing omnibus for both. Oh, not cheap, but I am a fan of both franchises. Curious if they are worth it. I would look into, if it's not cheap, I would look into buying like sets, because sometimes like it's always better to have the real comic because it has the real coloring, the real pages, the way it was meant to be. I like omnibuses too, especially if they're cheaper to buy, like for sure, like Amazing Spider-Man omnibus, you want to get that because the books are almost impossible to get. But I would say you would probably be spending just as much on just getting the OG stuff that would be it would take you a little longer, but it'd be cooler. Just be cooler.
I bought some comics this week.
What'd you buy?
I bought the first 10 issues of Legends of the Dark Knight.
Oh, sweet.
Neat.
I got that.
Because I'm missing the first 10 or 12. When I go to my storage next, I'll see. But but I know that I'm missing the first 10 at least. So I got the first 10. Some great stuff. That's Archie Goodwin was involved in that, wasn't he, before he passed?
Yeah.
So I think the first five issues are Batman Shaman. Some really good stuff on that Legends of the Dark Knight. And I'm looking to. I've been looking around for some collections to pick up. Obviously back issue.
Yep.
I've been looking at some Gen 13. I was looking at some Dark Horse stuff as well.
I might have some Gen 13 for you. I could certainly stand.
I just, getting that J. Scott. I like, even though I had a good shout at him, I do love J. Scott Campbell's work.
No, I got that. I can see if I can find it. It's in my store. It's really, really bad that when you have a house and then you have to still get storage. It's not like the postage.
I can relate.
Yeah, I lived in a postage stamp size plot of land in San Francisco. We don't live in that now. It's kind of pathetic. So a store will happen someday because I need to really but X-Ray Girl needs to alphabetize the comics.
Gary, do you have or have you read the Superman versus Muhammad Ali comic?
Yes, I have that.
Yes.
Oh, do you?
I read it when it came out.
I just I was watching Pawn Stars this morning and wanted somebody brought that comic in for to be
so Pawn Stars. I don't know if he's still doing it, but not the first comic book expert, but the second one that they call over. His name is Jamie. That's my mentor. That's my absolute comic book Jamie Newbold from Southern California Comics. That's the guy who taught me how to grade, taught me all kinds of shit.
Cool. Okay, I think they brought him over to rate the comic. That's cool.
He's written a book on grading. I recommend it to anybody who wants to learn about grading so you don't get screwed over. CGC is not perfect. And it's really subjective. I mean, it is.
Can I CGC in the UK or do I have to go to the US to get it CGC? Because I'd really like to have that signed Vengeance and Bane.
I think you have to send it here, but they will return it faster. The return rate is much better than it used to be. It used to be months, dude. I'd forget about shit. I'd get boxes at the store of stuff I like a year later, kind of like Big Chief Studios, except they actually sent the stuff back. I'm gonna have to cancel. I'm gonna have to
my
cancel.
prisoner. Dude, you gotta go.
I gotta go. Well, I got 2 minutes. I can push it a little bit.
My Robert contacted us saying we've got to do a stream about the prisoner toys. Mine hadn't arrived. And I went through the last email to see, because I know they said they were shipping. And it said, you'll be getting your tracking number soon. And I realized I hadn't received a tracking number either. So I contacted them.
Uh-huh.
And in all fairness, they got back to me really quick and were really great.
Yeah.
I was just like, we're so sorry we didn't send you a tracking number. But that's because we filled in the customs details incorrectly. So we sent it and it got sent straight back to us. So we're going to redo it all, send it off to you. I got an email a couple of days later, correct everything, order.
Their customer service is good. That's why
it's great.
But the fact of the matter is, I mean, the reality is, if real quick for their Doctor Who stuff, you would already see if you go to eBay.
Oh no, this is a Kickstarter, not.
Okay. Well, when we were talking about Big Chief a couple of months ago, you could tell when stuff is in production because it's already on eBay from China.
Yes,
that's when you know you're going to get within 6 months. It's already on eBay in China. I haven't seen anything from the Doctor Who line from China on eBay. Now, partially is because Jodie Whittaker killed any fucking interest in the show. I don't even know if they shipped her 1/6 scale yet. I think they did. But
it hasn't. It never sold out, and there was only 300 of them.
There was only 300, and it didn't sell out. But yeah, I don't think they're coming. I just don't think they're coming. I think they're all going to get canceled. And I've been sitting on orders for going on 3 years. So, but they're nice. They're super nice, and they get back to you fast. I don't mean to totally diss them, but a lot of shit's out of their control. All right, 2 more super chats, and we're out of here. Ian So Forth for 25 British pounds, proper money. I got AI to write my super chat. Glass Onion is a popular restaurant in the heart of the city with a pond where ducks often gather, and they are often fed with scraps. The review has been verified as real by the people. Bradley Burnett for $25. The Ant-Man trailer came out last night. Ho hum. Yeah, it's not a terrible trailer. It's just people are sick of fucking Marvel, and it doesn't look like anything different other than they removed humor, which means they're admitting failure. They have been admitting failure. Why do you think they abruptly ended Phase 4? This was supposed to be a Phase 4 movie.
Can we show this last meme, Gary, please?
Oh shit.
That was a quick one.
Yes.
Ho hum. Then I watched the trailer reactors, all the same. Shocked, I gotta watch them. A gaping mouth, hands over head, and all were amazed when Kang shot energy blasts out of his hands. Glad they got the shill talking points. Yeah. I think this movie could be average. I don't think Ant-Man's hitting $1 billion. I'm just saying.
No. I'm gonna go for a bold guess.
And what's that?
Oh, okay.
Let's say 650.
Ooh.
650, 700. Yep. And that's even, I mean, it could be better than Thor and Doctor Strange. It could be better, and I still think it just does that.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think Ant-Man's. Yeah, I just don't think he's the brand. Sorry,
No, I'm right there with you, MauLer. Because we've already, well, okay, in the first trailer, we find out that the daughter just all willy-nilly sent out a beacon to the quantum.
Yep.
And Michelle Pfeiffer goes, what? She never brought up like, hey, don't ever send a beacon to the quantum universe because there's a guy who wants to rewrite fucking everything.
Yep.
There's a really dangerous guy. Just forgot to mention it.
By the way,
I only remembered just now.
FYI. FYI, don't do that.
Oh my God, if she
BTW
banged Michelle Pfeiffer, that would be so funny.
Oh my God.
They cut.
Of course he's done it because you got to cut fucking Michael Douglas, haven't you?
Who like has no lines in the trailer, looks like a manzel in distress.
Gary, if that happens, I will die laughing.
It's Michael fucking Douglas.
I will die laughing.
The hell out of Michelle Pfeiffer. I like her. She was great Catwoman, but good God, that's Michael Douglas right there. That's Hollywood royalty. His dad was Kirk fucking Douglas.
I know.
Stuart Hamilton for $10. Glad to see you back, guys.
R.I.P.
I am glad. I'm glad you're back too. Okay, I've got to go. I need to go pick up Junior. Make sure he does his homework.
Good dad. Good dad.
Your dad stuff. I'm sitting alone in the rain. So let's go around the horn real quick. X-Ray Girl.
You can find me X-Ray Girl in most places. I want to make sure Gary gets to his kid on time. Next.
Nina.
Thank you for having me on. As always, you can find me on Nina Infinity and Nina7 Infinity on Twitter. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Nina. MauLer.
Sorting out things that are going to be coming soon. Glass Onion, EFAP, got hit with copyright and assorted issues. I'm trying to get it out. That's what you can see next. Might even release it this Saturday instead of a new EFAP because we've been waiting to have an EFAP off for like a million weeks. And it might just be we finally hit a week where there isn't necessarily anything brand new to cover. So we're like, okay.
An EFAP off.
Oh,
we're like 5 ahead of schedule. We're supposed to do
that?
50 per year. That's supposed to how it works, but we're at like we're like 7 weeks ahead or something ridiculous. It's because of all the Rings of Power She-Hulk bullshit. It ruined everything.
They had to really come out at the same time. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
That's going to be remembered as the time where the tide turned. It's like, okay. Even the biggest shows are like, we can't defend this.
That's enough.
As
tomorrow, I really want to hopefully just play The Witcher 3 all day.
Okay, so what's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, I think I can play The Witcher again.
Yay!
Gary Gaming is back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gary
We'll have
tries
do
to
it.
go through
I got
door.
Hot Toys from 6 to 8 my time.
All
So
right.
that's midday to 2 p.m. your time.
Okay. So we can do it after. or
Start
before?
at like 3
Yeah.
your time, which is 9 my time. Give me an hour to fuel up.
That'll work. Boomer Witcher.
By fuel up, I mean cocaine.
Yay, Boomer Witcher!
I got a member
I
stream
can't wait.
coming up. So the member stream will be part of the 9-year anniversary. I think we'll just do it as a member stream, and it'll be Saturday. Saturday. Looking at Saturday. Got a video coming out. Wasn't going to drop it today because YouTube's all fucked up in the back end. Ooh.
Giggity.
Hello.
And I think it's still fucked up. I'm not really sure.
That is what? she doth say.
Yes. They actually tweeted about how fucked up it was.
Yeah,
said
they
they're
did. They had to,
fixing it.
dude. It's
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
All right, I just sent an email to my manager because mine has been stuck on the same fucking number for like 3 hours now.
9 hours with no views.
Yeah.
9.
They said that like the viewing numbers is fucked. They know and they're fixing it.
But it's affecting everything else. So it's got to be more than just what's showing on the viewing numbers. No, like it got throttled. Somebody throttled the whole fucking thing. And I don't know if we're going to get our viewing numbers back on that.
I have 3 different numbers for the video I put out today.
Well,
on the back
add 'em all up.
end, it says 7,493, which it's been saying for 3 hours now. If I go into it, it says it's actually on 24,000. And there's another one which says something, the real time completely different. So it's all just all over the fucking.
Well, hopefully they get it worked out by tomorrow, and then I'll release my video.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm out. We're out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Back on this channel next week.
Bye.
Friday Night Tights. Bye.